Okay. Hold on. The screen is black for a reason. I swear. I swear it is. If I could just hold on. Why is okay, now it's not working. Hold on. Technical difficulties. God damn it. Now why isn't my controller working? God damn it. Alright, hold on. Alright, well, while I am restarting the emulator, just before, like, we get into this, and, like, there are any sort of, like, legal questions, yes, like, I am playing on an emulator. This was all obtained from my own copy. You can see that I have bought and paid for my own copy of the game. This was not obtained, what you're about to see was not obtained through illegal means. If you want to find out how you can emulate, you can get the NDS files off of your own DS games and emulate them on a different device. There's tons of different ways to do that, and if you don't have a DS to be able to do that, and you still want to emulate it, well, we're gonna get right into it as soon as I can figure out why the hell we're still not getting any video. But no, I'm just starting that off. I guess I don't know. I'm never certain about, like, streaming. I mean, especially, like, with all the stuff that you hear about Nintendo. And granted, like, the game was published by Nintendo. Or I don't know if it was, like, it's on a Nintendo platform, but, like, it's not like the game itself is owned by Nintendo. Am I peaking? I feel like I'm peaking a little bit. Hold on. Am I peaking? I feel like I might be a little bit loud. That's what, Streamlabs is telling me. I could be peaking a little bit. Oh, game audio is coming through. Hold on. Now, why doesn't my controller work? God damn it. This was working earlier. I swear to God it was. It's just for some reason it's not anymore. Oh, good lord.
Pitiful, heartless.
Okay, we're gonna restart that again. Hold on. Welcome to Pete dicking around figuring out how to get emulators to work. I was really excited for this too, because MelonMix, when I first heard about it, it sounded really interesting. Just the idea of being able to play these, DS games, but, like, actually using the HD cutscenes from the 1.5 plus 2.5 collection. Okay, let's try capturing the game audio, or the game video, because we're capturing the game audio, but the game video, okay, this, hello? Oh, for fuck's sake. And my controller still isn't working. Why? God damn it, the controller was working before. There it is. Okay. Well, I have video now. Now, why isn't my controller working? Goddamn, I swear I played, like, 10 minutes of this before streaming just to be sure, and my controller was working. I don't know why it's not working now. It's Schrodinger's controller. It only works when no one is watching. Alright, well, let's get that closed out now that we have video. Let's see. Where's... Oh, there's chat. I guess I can move this a little bit over to the side. Well, no. Let's go full screen. As much as I can. Flint and Steel. I saw a Minecraft movie 2 days ago. Oh, how was it? Yeah, there's a podcast that I follow, Every Frame of Pause, that was talking about that today. How was it? Good? Bad? Mid? Okay? Tell us all about it. Ah, fuck, why is this not working? Alright, hold on. Input and hotkeys. Why are... You reset all my inputs? Okay. No. Okay. R. K. And then up, down, and left, right. Y. Then... Damn it, no, I really should do this correctly. Hold on. And then... Sorry, I'm mapping my buttons. For some reason, it must have reset my button mapping for some godforsaken reason. It was ass, but it was laughably bad. Yeah, it's about what I expected from that. God, it's... Still only have a small handful of good video game adaptations, it seems, or genuinely good. I feel like there's some enjoyment I find to be had with like the Mario movie and the Sonic movies, but I still hold that those ones are mostly just mid or average. But it is good that we are slowly getting more good adaptations. It just kind of sucks that from what I've been hearing, the Devil May Cry adaptation may not may not really help much in that regard. Okay, finally I can control now. All right, let's start. Oh damn it! No. Okay, no. The A and B buttons are swapped. Okay, input and hotkeys. Hold on. Yeah, that was a bad idea. I keep forgetting that, like, yeah, my Xbox controller is, of course, going to have the A and B and X and Y buttons swapped, so it's going to play a little bit differently. Okay. I had the best theater-going experience hearing the theater quoting the lines of the movie. Oh, really? Is it at least, like, good enough to watch? Like, is it, you know, so bad that it's good? Is it, like, just fun kind of on its own at the very least? I'll probably end up watching it at some point. I mean, I'm gonna fucking watch the abysmal Snow White movie that came out recently. I might as well, if I'm gonna watch something like that. Alright, hold on. It still says, Streamlabs still says I'm peaking a little bit. I'll turn it down a little bit, but, like, if you can hear me okay, I won't bother too much. Alright. Yeah, standard difficulty. I'm down with that.
Pitiful, heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts.
Wait, why is it... Oh, why is the cutscene not showing up on the...
Releases those hearts.
What the hell?
Darkness.
Okay, hold on.
Set free. Until they weave together to make...
The audio is playing, isn't it?
And when that time comes...
Yeah, the audio is playing. Why is the video not showing up? God damn it. And now I can't... Okay, well now I have to mute it, because I can't play that! She! Alright, well that's muted now. Oh, come on! You gotta be joking! Where is it? Why is there nothing? Fucking... Alright. Well, I'm just gonna put my headphones over here until I can figure out... Am I just not gonna be able to show cutscenes on stream? Why am I not... Why isn't it showing the cutscene? It showed the menu, but it didn't show the cutscene? What? Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out, why is this happening? MelonMix, 89/60, and 90/60. What's the difference? Okay, what's 90/60? It's still not showing the... What the fuck? This... You know, maybe I might have to go to Sonic. Yeah, it's so bad that it becomes good. Like, the best parts were Jack Black and Jason Momoa. That's not surprising at all. Yeah, no, I figured that those two would be the best of that. Why... Okay, so I went back to... capture a specific window. Okay. Why can't you capture the emulator window? Streamlabs, why? Streamlabs, work with me here, please. Please! What if I just went, like, to full screen and I just shared my whole screen? Hold on, how do I make a window go full screen? Let's see. Alt-Enter. Hold on. That did nothing. That did nothing at all. That did nothing at all. No. Oh, you either press F11 or you... Okay, hold on. Well, that didn't work, so maybe F11 will work. F11 did not work. That did not make it go full screen. And there's still nothing on Streamlabs. Oh, God. Well, speaking of mid to bad video game adaptations, and just as I've mentioned, Devil May Cry a bit ago, I got a friend who is talking me into watching the whole series with him, the Netflix series with him. Oh, wait. FN? I don't have an FN. It should just be F11, right? Oh, for God's sake. This doesn't work. Guy's name is Bio Gundam. I think I might have mentioned him on the last stream, but we're going to be watching through that, and he'll be releasing a video where we just kind of talk about that. I'm just... Okay, come on. We're not streaming this, and, like, if I'm not able to show the cutscenes. Come on, man. Work with me. Work with me here. Alright, screen size. What if I... horizontal screen sizing... horizontal hybrid... Force integers scaling... I don't know what this is! What the hell? Okay, come on. This is not... I'm sorry. I don't know. I like pure black cutscenes. Just like my heart. Just like my... It's the PeriodicPete experience. Alright, well the cutscene is almost over, so like it's probably going to show something actual visible in a minute, but that's not what I care about. I want to know if it's showing the cutscene or not. If I can make it just go like maximum... If I can figure out how to make it go full screen, that would be cool, because then I could just show my window, and I wouldn't need to, like, stream a specific window. I could just show my, you know, what's on my screen. I just don't want, like, the top bar and the taskbar to be showing, is all. It says Alt-Enter, but that's not working. Can we do the other Alt? Fuck. Okay, so maybe I just can't go to full screen then. Come on, Streamlabs, you can't fucking tell me! The Minecraft's movie story was predictable, and the pacing was shit. Most of the characters are generic. What even was the movie about? So, like, they got trapped in Minecraft land, and they had to, like, find a way to get out? Like, they have to build a nether portal to get out or something? Technical difficulties and donuts! It wouldn't be technical difficulties without technical donuts. Welcome, Billy. I'm really pissed off because it was streaming a bit ago, but like apparently it's only going to stream the gameplay and the menus and stuff, the boring stuff. It apparently won't stream the cutscenes, and I could probably unmute it now since the opening is over. But I mean,
red is the one that travels the
I am just it was why just why? All right. What if, alright, game capture, hold on. Capture a specific window, capture any full screen application. But how do I make it full screen, though? I would like it if I could just make it full screen. God damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me... I might have to close out of this. Jesus, it's not even showing the day counter. We're at the day counter and it's still not showing anything. What the fuck? What is happening? It showed the menu earlier. Why is this not working? It's just not showing any cutscenes. It's just not showing any cutscenes. Anything video related. There are two different screen options. There's MelonMix, MelonMix Days MM 0.5.9, MelonMix 60/60, and then... Alright, hold on. Alright, well I'm finally at gameplay. Are you gonna, like, capture that? Is it only the menu? Really, Streamlabs? You're only going to capture the menu? You're not even capture gameplay. This was working earlier, I swear to God! It was! What happened? You know what, Victor? I'd like to know. Your guess is as good as mine! Streamlabs just doesn't want to stream, and I would like, if I could, just like share my whole screen, but I don't want to like stream my taskbar is all. I want to just capture, and I can't make this game go full screen for some reason. God damn it. Alright, hold on. Let me try something. Let's add a new video source. Capture, let's see. We'll do display capture. Alright, and we're just gonna have to... Yeah, so I will just... Okay. Well, you guys can see that at least. Alright. Now, if I can just scale this down enough... Scale that up. A little bit more, please. A little bit more. I don't need you to... Alright, hold on. Almost, I think... If I can zoom out, please... OBS normally lets me zoom out. Why won't you let me zoom out? Alright, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Alright, so... The display... Alright, now let me move the capture box up so that... There we go. You can actually see the... Okay! We're finally there. We're finally there, but... We're gonna start over. So, I'm gonna... So you can actually see... So I can actually watch the opening cutscene. So we're just gonna go back to the starting soon screen until I can restart MelonMix real quick. And I'm just gonna hope that this doesn't crash. That you see my abysmal, my abysmal desktop in the background. Because that's essentially what's gonna happen if this window closes. Since apparently I can't just stream the emulator window. Apparently. Although I'm willing to bet... Hold on. If I just made the visual for that go away... Hold on. Is the game capture just only gonna work on... Because it was working earlier. I don't know why it stopped. No. It's not even capturing the menu anymore. God damn! Why? Alright, well, it's fine. We found a solution. We found a solution, and we have donut... No! Oh my god! It did work! So, like, it can only... Okay, so it can only stream the emulator, but only when it's on the menu. Just... That's the game, guys! Welcome to Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, the menu. Not the game. We're just gonna mess around with the menu. Not even in options. It's just story mode or mission mode. That's... It's just 4 hours of this. 4 hours of this, guys. I see Roxas. I am Roxas. What? We got Roxas among us? Dude, you're my favorite character. You're my favorite character in Kingdom Hearts. Don't take that as a compliment, that's not saying much. I'm kidding. Okay, new game. Standard mode. Alright, now watch it crap out again. Yeah, okay, so it's just not going to stream the cutscene. Alright, well, we'll swap over to display.
Releases those hearts.
Alright, well, there we go.
Gather in darkness.
I have no context for this. Don't worry, dude, that's the best way. That is the... Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That is the best way to experience Kingdom Hearts. Just jump right into it. In fact, let me be your guide to the realm that is Kingdom Hearts. Are you ready for this, Victor? Are you ready? Oh, hold on. She. Do not copyright strike me. Do not copyright strike me. Please, please, please. Alright. Muting that because, Utada do not like her music appearing on other people's, YouTube videos and will copyright strike you immediately. Alright, so, while we're going through these cutscenes, Victor, how much do you know about Kingdom Hearts in general? Please tell the class, what do you know about Kingdom Hearts? Even if it's only a little bit. We're gonna learn you about Kingdom Hearts. So, listen. So this guy's the main villain of the whole, this game and the last game. And technically, I guess, the game before that. These guys are part of an organization that's called Organization 13. Now, what is Organization 13? Well, they're a bunch of nobodies. And that's not metaphorical. They're actually very important. They're not like nobodies as in they don't matter. They very much matter. Until they don't. But for now they do, I think. I don't actually know how much all of them matter to the story. I think a bunch of them are just kind of there, but like to be like bosses. But we'll find out later. So, what is a nobody? Well, to tell you about what a nobody is, we gotta tell you about these things called Heartless. So you see, in the world of Kingdom Hearts, people have these things called hearts. And, like, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's like a soul. It's like your being, your emotions are all within a heart. And when you have your heart stolen from you, you become not a nobody. You become this thing called a Heartless. It's too late, Pete. The copyright drones are already... No! No! Well, you know what? I got an air show going on by my apartment, so fuck it. You know, that probably won't even slow them down. You know what? That's probably why I couldn't stream a minute ago, is because the copyright drones, they were all over my ass before I even pressed play. No, Mark, you came at just the right time. I was having trouble getting the window to stream because for some stupid reason, Streamlabs only wants to stream, like when you specify the window to stream, it will only stream the menu. It will not stream anything else. Nothing else. Only the menu. So, right now, what you're seeing, this isn't me, this isn't the window of the emulator. This is just my my monitor that I'm streaming right now, zoomed in, so that like you're not bothered by like the taskbar or anything else. So I'm desperately hoping that it doesn't crash, because otherwise, well, I hope it doesn't crash and there's like a really cringe wallpaper background that happens to be on my desktop when it does, because it's going to be very embarrassing when that happens. And you know what? If that doesn't happen in this stream, we'll have plenty of time plenty of opportunities for that to happen later streams, because from what I understand, this game is actually pretty long. I've been told that some people just playing the base game can end up playing for like up to 20 or 30 hours. Is it even playing sound? Is it playing sound? Can you guys hear anything? Oh no, sorry, no, I have it muted. I have it muted so that like I don't get copyright struck, because it's it's still playing Sanctuary right now, and I don't want to get struck. So that's why that is. If any of you guys are listening carefully, you might hear it through my headphones, maybe. But like, judging by your question, I'm guessing that's a no. So yeah, we had a little bit of trouble setting this up. This was not pirated, by the way. I started off the stream showing off my copy of 358 Days Over 2, the cartridge, which I extracted the NDS files for me to be able to emulate on my PC, You guys ever plan on using an emulator? Always do it. But for legal reasons, I'm obligated to tell you to do it the legal way. And if you don't have a cartridge and you can't find one or you don't want to buy one...
You're early.
Anyways, we're going to get back to talking about Kingdom Hearts lore. Oh boy, I know that there's a boy with a super key. Well, you know, is that all? Is that all you know? Please say yes, because we're going through everything. Alright, hold on, let me pay attention to this cutscene.
What's that about?
What was this, day 355?
Since I first joined the organization.
I wasn't paying attention. I probably should have been paying attention.
So, you got the number memorized, do you? Yeah. Have to hang on to something. Right?
Is your wallpaper twerking Venom? No!
I have memories from before the organization.
Why would you ask that, Billy?
I acted like a zombie.
Hold on, is there time to read it? I don't know, I don't
barely
think I can.
get a sentence. But come on, you're still
joking.
kind of a zombie. Oh, thanks.
Now then, there's nothing not safe for work. It's just, I'm sure that there's gonna be some judgments of some wallpapers that I have.
Made up of lots of colors, and out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
This was the game secretly telling us that Axel was gonna last the longest and he was gonna keep on going forever. He's the only organization member that's gonna be well, besides Roxas, I suppose. And maybe Xemnas? I don't know if Xemnas is... I mean, since the Xehanort saga is done, maybe. Maybe he might not be coming back. But, like, it wouldn't surprise me. You gotta figure, everything starts someplace. The closest thing for me is when I was just 7 days old, and I met her. Ah, it was 2:55. I was off. I was off by a bit. There's also a weird old man who wants to rule the world, I think. Also, shirtless Mickey. That is true. Yeah, so, where were we? Heartless. So, when someone loses their heart, they become this thing called a Heartless. And a Heartless is basically like a demon monster that goes around killing other people and taking their hearts. Sort of, kind of. They don't really, like, take other people's hearts. It's more like they take their hearts and unleash the darkness within that heart somehow. And then that heart then becomes another Heartless. So it's not actually when you lose your heart. It's more like when darkness takes over it, even though when they were first introduced, they were described as those without hearts. But just don't worry about that part. So anyways, when someone's heart becomes a Heartless, then the body that's left behind, then, well, for some people, but not all people, but actually all people, will leave behind their body. And the body then starts getting up and starts doing stuff. It's a very technical Kingdom Hearts term. This is called a nobody. When the vessel that's left behind, when a heart becomes a Heartless. Of course, this doesn't happen any other time that a person's heart is removed. Just specifically when their heart becomes a Heartless. And so a bunch of nobodies, they all got together because they figure, we don't exist. I don't know how they concluded that, but they decided that they don't exist. And so they were like, well, you know, existing kind of sounds pretty cool, so I kind of want to exist. And they figure that the way that they're going to do that is by finding hearts, because they don't have hearts. So they all got together and made this big old club, and said that any hearted people are not allowed to join. And that includes the Heartless. Even though they're called Heartless, they technically have hearts, so haha, they can't join, lols. And they called it Organization 13, because the 13 main members, and also all the other people who aren't really important, but they're Dusks. That's what the guys, the other nobodies are called. There's only just 13 that matter, and these are for 5 of them. 5 of the 13 members. And so they go around and they're trying to find a way to give themselves hearts. And a lot of it is kind of ethically questionable. You know, it's probably fine. Let's go ask Syax. Let's figure out what he wants. What's up, Syax? Today is an important meeting. I expect everyone to be on time. I'm only 7 days old, man. You can't expect... This is a lot of responsibility for someone who's, like, not even a month old. 19 inches of venom. Oh, God. I should have known. Kingdom Hearts 4, cardiac arrest. You know what? Might as well. Might as well. Alright, so, we're going to the meeting? I'm going to the meeting, Syax? Yeah, I know this is an important meeting. When are we gonna go there or not? Hey, Ziggy! Ziggy, I can't jump. What's up? Ziggy. Zigzag. Hey, Roxas, welcome to the program, as they say. What do you mean welcome? Like, as you saying you don't normally welcome people? It seems kind of... You seem rude. And you are Larksine. Ew, you're awake? Ew, you're... a bitch. Okay. Axel! What up? Besides the ceiling. What do you mean, You're supposed to take me to the meeting, I think. Hey, Roxas. ... Something I can help you with there, Chatterbox? ... Roxas, I don't think he speaks periods. Is this like Undertale, Oz chat? If yes, then maybe I can tank it. Undertale, Oz chat? I'm not entirely sure what that is. Hey guys, let me know if I'm peaking. Like, if my audio doesn't sound great, cause, Streamlabs is telling me that I'm peaking for some reason. And, like, I'm trying not to. My, shoot, is the sensitivity a little bit too high? I don't know. I mean, you guys tell me if, like, you can, you know, if you don't like, the audio, I can figure out how to fix that. It's weird. It says that it says that it's peaking, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Kingdom Hearts X Undertale crossover has great potential. Oh God, do not. I mean, technically the crossover. Well, there's a sand skin in Smash Bros, isn't there? So like technically that crossover kind of exists. Ah, I remember now. We were supposed to convene in the round room today. Blech, meetings. So what are you still doing here, asswipe? Round room? Yeah, it's a room, but it's round. But not like this room. It's like a big circle. This one's like a semicircle. Yup, apparently Boss Man's got some bad news. The audio sounds fine. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Wanna head over? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, like, what else am I gonna do? Alright then, follow me.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day.
I wish I could turn on subtitles.
I am pleased
I don't think I'm able to do that.
That a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat. Number 14.
We don't have a chair for you, unfortunately.
Let us all welcome one of the Keyblades chosen.
Don't smile at me like that, it's creepy. What do you see, Roxas? After 7 days of clinging to a number and a name, I had trouble processing anything else. I couldn't have told you who the people in black coats were or what they wanted with me. I don't think they want you to know. Day 8. Only 350 more days to go. 358. Sorry, I keep forgetting the number. So they weren't born with the coats on? Apparently they were born with, like, entirely different clothes on. Like, Roxas had, like, his Twilight Town clothes on when he was born. I don't know what everyone else was born with. And it's not like Roxas was wearing his clothes as Sora or Ventus. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think they ever. I don't think Kingdom Hearts lore extends that far.
Roxas, your work begins today. I will issue missions which the organization expects you to carry out.
No. ...
Think of these early missions as exercises. You still have much to learn before we put you to the real test.
Whatever you say, Edgy the Hedgy.
Axel will be joining you your first time out. Isn't that right, Axel?
What do you mean, isn't that right? Don't you already know? You're the one giving us information. You should know this. Why are you asking him? Oh boy. What, are you making me the kid's mentor now?
That is the idea. Kingdom Hearts 2 already said that you two were friends, so we gotta set you up that way. Surely you don't mind showing Roxas here the ropes. Roxas, come see me when you're ready to go.
Don't tell me what to do. Well, you heard the man. Starting today, I'm your babysitter. ... Sheesh, quit acting like a zombie and let's get the show on the road. See, Axel gets it. You can press start to open the main menu. Alright, well, let me see if I can find an option. Let's see, can I turn on subtitles? Cam speed, that's fine. Set the camera tracking speed. Camera controls will respond to the default speed. Let's do fast. I think I would rather have that. Alright, but, hold on, so there's no... X-axis, Y-axis commands, target, support... Okay, so there's no... Okay, so there's no subtitles for this game. That's fantastic. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I wish there were subtitles, but like there shouldn't be too many cutscenes in this game, so it may not be that big a deal. Ah, it's you. Hold on. There are other people to talk to. Social activity. There's some kind of invisible wall of psychic energy that's stopping me from interacting with this person. New friend! Talk to me, new friend!
Number 14's name. I wonder if it bears some significance.
I don't know. I don't even know what her name is. Sigma. Is that your name? Is that your name, Sigma? Number 14. We're gonna call you Sigma. How's that sound? Axel, get your ass up. You're supposed to be babysitting me. Wah! It's Dr. Syax over there when you're set to go. No, you come with me.
Are you ready to go?
Sure thing, let's go.
Teach him well, Axel.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he makes the grade. Oh, is there gonna be a test? I wasn't told I was gonna be graded on this. I didn't study.
Come on, Roxas.
Hey, what's wrong? You worried about the new kid? What's that name again?
Number 14, Shion.
I'm just gonna call her Shion. No, I'm gonna call her Sigma from now on. It's too late.
Number 14, Riz.
What the... Nah, dude, Roxas is Riz. She's Sigma.
Shion.
Got it memorized, Roxas? Yup, I have committed it to memory. Yeah. You sure? How about my name, then? It's Axel. I don't know, I was trying to think of a joke, but I couldn't come up with one fast enough. Is this like, Akatsuki Final Fantasy Edition? I don't know what that is, so I couldn't tell you. And her boss's name? Mansex. I mean Zemnis. I meant to say Zemnis. That's what that was. Very good, Roxas. No way you're gonna forget his name, right?
Yeah, but we're still gonna make fun of him behind his back. Now let's get moving. Oh, Akatsuki. Sorry, I was pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, I mean, they're more or less like, you know, they are your generic anime villain organization. They're the Akatsuki, they're the Espada, they're the Phantom Troop, you know. They are those guys. They're the 7 pirate warlords, although I don't think those guys, like, work together. Really, like, most of them are they just exist to be boss fights. A lot of them, I don't feel really have very much character to begin with. Well, like, I played 2 games already with these guys, and I've not really been too interested in many of their characters. And a lot of them I don't even know much about them to begin with. Hopefully, maybe this game might tell us more about it, but something tells me that we probably won't. Alright, let's start by talking about what we do on missions. Ahem. Missions are, they're, you know, they're missions. See, you get it. You know what? Talking is dumb. I agree, Axel. Let's just skip this cutscene entirely. Follow me. Oh, we actually are. When I was at movies for Minecraft movie, one kid said, ew, when a villager was on screen. I mean, their noses are very much ew. I can relate, I suppose, in that regard. Press B to jump. Yeah, I got it. And then up while hanging to pull yourself up. Gotcha. Woo! Alright. What can I do with this? This looks like a thing I can do something with. Can I grab this? Alright, well, I'll talk with you. So most members aren't that important, just like the Akatsuki. Honestly, dude, most Akatsuki members, from what I remember, Akatsuki members having more character than some of the organization members. I could be misremembering, but yeah, there's only like a small handful of it. So like Roxas and this guy, Axel, they're important. The main head honcho, Zemnis, he's important. And that's it. It's pretty much it. There you go. Good job. You can climb. Thanks. But don't go thinking you can just run and jump your way through every mission. Sometimes you gotta shoot. You gotta be aware. Be aware! What do you mean? You have to look around. Sometimes what you're after is sitting right under your nose. Got it memorized? Yeah, I think so. Alright then, time for a road test. There's a treasure chest somewhere in the passages. I want you to find it. That's all I have to do? I know, don't hurt yourself. Anyway, remember to look around. Yeah, like, there were a couple other characters, and you guys tell me if, like, the video game audio is too loud, or if you can't hear me. Press any button other than that, or start to exit the free look mode. Oh, select. You can also slide the stylus and touch the screen. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a touch screen, so much for that. Alright, very helpful. I don't see myself really using the... This is very weird, like, not being able to use, camera controls. But it's not terrible, I suppose. From what I remember, like, a lot of them are just gimmicky. They're quirky, I guess, is probably the word. So, like, for instance, flip the switch. Oh, there we go. Switch has been flipped. But, in the first game, we met a couple different characters, so there was... Oh, well... Axel, what's this? A barricade. It means you're not supposed to go this way. You mean there's nothing down there? Yeah, that's the gist of it. They're set up to keep us on task. That or out of trouble. I mean, hello, look at it. Big, menacing X. I'll take the beaten path, thanks. Another thing that you'll also notice is that these guys really like the letter X for some reason. Still don't know why. Some areas are blocked off with barricades. Yeah. No, you just explain that to me. You don't need to explain it to me a second time. So there's a guy named Vexen, who we met in, Chain of Memories. He's like, he's like Hojo from Final Fantasy VII. Although I don't know much about Hojo, for all I know, Hojo maybe has more character than he does. He's basically just like, you know, evil scientist man who has little empathy for other people. Sure is, well done. Shoot, where's my water? God damn it. Ah! Oh, there's my water. Damn it. What are you waiting for? Well, we need a key for a chest, don't we? The mission was to find the chest. Aren't I done? Roxas, there's this thing about chests. They have stuff in them. What? This is the biggest revelation of my life. I had no idea. So I should open the chest? Yes, that's generally what we do. Alright, yeah, I got it. They got stuff in them to go to your backpack and press X and all items. Okay, cool. I've played Kingdom Hearts. I got this. Yeah, I got a mission complete. Woo! Good work. You can keep what you found. Alright, time to RTC. RTC? Return to the castle. That's RTTC. Go ahead and find the way back to the dark corridor that brought us here. I gotta traverse all the way back? Don't we have portals for that? The corridor is located on the... Okay. The game looks nice. Oh yeah, I mean, in fairness, this was, not a recompile, but it was a remix of, the original DS title. So this isn't the same. A lot of the graphics are kind of the same on the DS, but a lot of them are also kind of, like, upscaled a little bit, since, you know, just because they can do that. That was probably one of the main appeals of the emulator, is just being able to, you know, play with much bigger resolution, much better graphics, and also being able to watch the cutscenes from the 2.1, 2.5 collection. 1.5, 2.5 collection. Bravo! So, what do you think? Got the hang of the mission business? Uh-huh. I'm sorry, speak up? Couldn't quite catch that. I said... Nah. I could have done that blindfolded. Don't know if I want a blindfolded zombie on the loose. Alright, smart Alec, you did good, and no successful mission is complete without a little icing on the cake. Come on. But don't we have to RTC? Fuck those guys. Let's procrastinate. How about that? Don't you remember our hangout? Haven't you played Kingdom Hearts 2? Don't you know that we're supposed to go hang out on the clock tower? This is totally safe, by the way. I've done this all the time. Here you go. The icing on the cake. It's more like ice cream, not icing. See, he's disappointed. He thought he was getting cake. Why'd you tell him that? Why'd you mislead him? He doesn't know any better. You remember what ice cream is called? It's sea salt ice cream. Come on, I already told you once. Get it memorized, man. It's really salty, but sweet, too. Apparently, this is a real ice cream flavor that they sell at the Disney theme parks. You can actually get, like, a tub of this if you wanted. I did. I don't remember that. Hey, what has it been? A week since you showed up? The menu said day 8, so yeah. Maybe. Maybe? Come on, you must remember that much. I don't really do remembering, man. I do dots. I do dots. Usually 6 of them. Well, that's okay. Today's where it all begins anyway. Looks like ice. Don't see the cream. That's the white tip. That's the cream. The rest of it is just sea salt. Sure. Here you are out in the field working for the organization. Today you're one of us. I guess it's a start. Don't fall! Yay, I got things. I got a blazing shard and a moonstone and a potion! Close the mission review. Yep. Yeah, I'm good. That was my first day working for the organization. They gave me missions and I carried them out. But if you asked me what my job was, I would have just stared at you. You know, maybe someone should tell you what you're supposed to do. I think we're probably going to figure it out now. Chapter says Heartless. Oh, it's the pretty boy, of course. Roxas, today you will be working with Marluxia. Moonstone, like Pokemon? I guess so, I don't know. I'm not playing much Pokemon. Come see me when you're ready. I want to work with him, he's weird. So this dude, he was the main villain of Chain of Memories. And his whole thing was Rose Petal's scythe being generally evil. And also he wants to betray the organization, but I don't know why. He wants the Keyblade so he can be all-powerful. Again, I don't know why. Well, there you have it. Welcome to the fold, Roxas. Ooh, new friend! Social activity! I can jump! Friend, so, you play any instrument? No? Never mind. Dick. A Keyblade wielder. This could prove quite enlightening. This is the guy I was talking about earlier. This is Vexen. He's the Dr. Hojo of this universe. This guy's name is Demix. He's lazy. He doesn't like doing stuff, and he likes playing on the guitar. And not really anything else. He just likes being lazy. That's his whole thing. It's just... I feel like when I'm describing these characters, I feel like, Falcon from Civil War. Just, everybody's got a gimmick now. Well, set out once you're ready. Tell me what to do. Number 1 rival, welcome! Sora has got that crazy running stride. Or as nobody does. Are you ready to go? Let's go! Time for mission number 9. No, number 2, I guess. So wait, 358 days. So I guess technically it's we only do 350, fuck, I don't know. 349 more missions to go, I guess. I am Marluxia, number 11. They put, and just to give you guys an understanding, they let this guy, he was the 11th member to join the organization, number 11, and they trusted him with an entire ass fortress. He's like one of the youngest members. He's been here like less than 10 other people above him. 10 of the 13 members of Organization 13 have been here longer than them, and they just trusted him with this really, really important location. Makes sense. Does Vexen transform into a disgusting monster? No, but this guy does! This guy transforms into a disgusting monster. Also, I did not know that Hojo transforms into a disgusting monster. That's news to me. Okay, so what do I have to do today? You can tell I've not played Final Fantasy VII. I just know about it. Today your job is to collect hearts. How do I do that? You go around stabbing people and releasing hearts. Roxas, could you summon your Keyblade for me? Well, sure, alright. I can't really summon the Keyblade, but I can summon this cool PNG of a Keyblade. Lucky number 13. At least a chosen wielder of the Keyblade amongst our ranks. Monsters! These are the heartless guys I was talking about earlier. Whoa, what are those? Nothing to be feared. But they are a little bit annoying because they'd like to go into the ground. So, Roxas, shall we put that power of yours to the test? Use your Keyblade and defeat those heartless. Press A to attack. I know how to play! Yay! Yep, I know how to play the game. Alright, give me money. Give me that money, please. I don't need the health, but I'll take it anyway. Good. Those heartless are called shadows. But what are heartless? Dark creatures who roam about, searching for hearts. They come in two larger varieties. The ones you just defeated are known as purebloods. Purebloods don't release any hearts when you defeat them. In other words, don't bother with them. Your mission is to collect hearts, after all. The other variety... I did not realize that heartless have blood. Is right over there. Forget about the shadows. I mean, there's no more shadows, so it shouldn't be too hard. Take these out, Roxas. They're your real targets. Sorry, the music just is a lot more pronounced when you're not listening to it on the DS. Alright, so press R twice to lock onto the enemy. This is going to be a little bit difficult, but... Alright. It can be very weird using DS controls. Alright. Give me that item, please. Alright, can I get that money? Thank you. No, I wanted that money! Why'd you take me out? Those are what we call emblem heartless. Why are they so special? Did you notice? Did you know? Marluxia is the narrator for Kingdom Hearts Did You Know Gaming. Hearts appear when you... Did you know? Hearts appear when you defeat them. Did you know that? Join us next time on Did You Know Gaming Kingdom Hearts. Right. Your job is to collect those hearts. Whatever you say, weird rose petal man. Heart appears when you defeat certain types of heartless. Now, that's somewhat inconsistent from like the last games, because from what I remember, all heartless released hearts when you killed them. I could be wrong, I could be misremembering, but I could have sworn that like any heart that you defeat, even in Kingdom Hearts 1, released a heart. Again, could be wrong, but whatever. You can use these hearts at the shop. You could sell people's souls! Is there any trick to it? Nah, just mash A. So long as the heartless are filled by your weapon, the Keyblade, the heartless will be captured. Well, that doesn't help. You could have told me how to do it more efficiently. And what happens to the hearts I collect? They will gather as one and create an almighty force known as Kingdom Hearts. So what's Kingdom Hearts? We're just not going to answer that question. Which is good, right? Completing Kingdom Hearts is the organization's primary objective. And to do that, we will need all the hearts we can possibly find. I feel like we could probably do that if just from like Hollow Bastion, but we're not gonna mention the computer that just spews out Heartless, I guess. Your job is to collect hearts. Don't you just tell me that a couple minutes ago? Yes, and I will keep telling you no matter what. This, like, I suspect that that's basically, like, a lot of this game. Actually, you are the first of us to accomplish it. Wait, then... I'm special! I am important! The rest of us can defeat Heartless, but we have no way of collecting the hearts they release. Eventually, the hearts will turn right back into Heartless. So this is the first time that we are ever mentioned this. It's like, I mean, in fairness, that information like really only becomes that important in the second game, but it's weird that they don't mention that in the second game, because they make a big deal about how like all the hearts that are defeated by Sora go to Kingdom Hearts, so he's essentially just helping the bad guys with their plan. But then he never, like, considers just fighting with a weapon other than the Keyblade. Because we're never told, until now, that only the Keyblade can actually defeat a Heartless. And that any other time, they just disappear for a bit and then reform later. You see then how special you are, yes? With power like yours... Here come more of them. Each one is a gift, Roxas. Squeeze every last heart out of them. Well, you're just a bundle of joy, aren't you? But I have heard things about this. Well, hold on. Defeat chain. Keep hitting the monster. Okay, just keep hitting them. Keep a chain going long enough. The heart counter. Okay, alright. Combos. I got it. I can figure this out. Okay. Double tap, please. Alright, can I get this money, please, real quick? Ah, damn it. It despawned. But, like, from what I've understood, is that a lot of this game is very repetitious. So, I mean, the whole repeating the same thing that we just told them is probably kind of apt about the experience that we're in for. Now, granted, I can't speak to that, because I've not played it. But I have heard things about... the DS lineup of Kingdom Hearts games. Excellent, Roxas. Your work today is done. Roxas is the chosen one. Take that, Sora. Yeah, Sora, where were you while I was killing Heartless? Sleeping? I'm amazed. That Keyblade. The things that could be done with that sort of power. Please stop looking at me like that. I have high hopes for you, Roxas, as do we all. Defeat the Heartless, and help the organization reach our noble goal. Alright. Shall we RTC then? I want to collect my money, but I think it disappeared. Yeah, alright. So yeah, I will probably... No, Roxas, other way. Thank you. Yup. I don't know, like, maybe we might find out if, like why Marluxia wants the Keyblade, or if it literally is just, I'm evil and I want power. Hold on. I gotta get another water. Mine was, like, pretty much empty. Give me just a half second.
Alright, so I'm bad at counting. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that was not half a second that I took. And I apologize for that. And I'm sorry. So, chat, how have you all been doing? Yes, chat, please tell me, how's your Saturday been going? How are you guys doing? Because I'm watching Devil May Cry, the Netflix series, with a friend of mine tomorrow on a watch party. There may or may not be a video about it soon. I am both looking forward and dreading that. And that was how I found out the organization's goal. So they wanted to collect these things called hearts. I didn't know what a heart was, or how it even mattered, but at least I knew what my part was. Math ain't mathin'. Oh no, you poor soul. Have you seen it, Rival? Or have you just heard about it? Please tell me, what am I in for? What should I be expecting? I don't know anything about... Well, I mean, I know some stuff about Devil May Cry, but I've not played the games, and my experience with it is limited. So, it's about gonna be how my experience is going into it. Good morning, Roxas. I shall be joining you on your mission today. Take care of what you need and then check in with Syax. I'm all ready to go. What do you mean take care of? I mean go to the bathroom before we leave. We don't want you going on the portal over there. So is it good? From what I've been hearing, I've not watched it yet. I'm gonna be watching it tomorrow. This guy's name is Lexius. His whole thing is he has a big sword and he's gruff, I guess. That's it. That's his whole thing. This is Zexion. Zexion reads books and also sniffs people. He can smell people from a mile away. He can smell people on like an entirely different floor of the building. He can smell darkness. I'm not gonna tell you how much of that is true, or like what, or if that, like if that's the I'm gonna let you imagine for yourself what that is. Is it Devil May cringe Rival? Please tell us, Rival. What am I in for? What should I expect? If you finish preparing, you need to report to Syax, not me. Well, I'd rather... Shut up. The Keyblade wielder's power. How fascinating. And that's pretty much his whole thing, is he just... I want power. I want the Keyblade's power. I don't know why. Alright, Syax, let's go. Are you ready to go? Let's do it. Your mission today is eliminate a set quantity of Heartless. The organization may call upon you to meet other objectives, perform recon, for example. But regardless of the task you have been given, your primary orders still hold. You and that Keyblade of yours serve us best by collecting hearts. So even if I'm given another job, I should still keep taking out Heartless while I do it? Correct. Today, however, the two happily coincide. Mission objectives. Missions have a variety of objectives. The objectives on your current mission is shown on the touchscreen. I don't have a touchscreen, so how do I view the mission objective? Map of your current location can be found on the touchscreen. I don't have a touchscreen! Defeat the 7 Heartless. Are they like the 7 Dwarves? Netflix EMC really says, hey guys, remember that 2003 Iraq War? Let us do that, but botch any sort of commentary that we could make by saying demons good, humans bad. I've been hearing a lot about that too, which is very confusing because, alright, so again, I don't know much about DMC lore. What I do know, to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong on this,
the whole gist of it is that, like, the main two characters, Dante and Virgil, are the sons of this demon called Sparta, who's, like, the only demon, in the video games, anyways, to actually rebel. And, like, the reason why he's significant is because he was the only demon that, like, did rebel. Because all demons in the games are evil. He was, like, the only one that actually fought for humanity. And that was what was significant about him, is that, like, he was a demon that stood up for humanity. But now it's like, okay, so if there are good demons, and there are actually a lot of good demons, then, like, doesn't that, like, make him a traitor? Doesn't that make him, like... doesn't that make him, like, an Uncle Tom or something? That he's like, oh, I'm gonna fight for humans, but, like, not for, like, any of the good demons. Again, I've not, like, seen the series yet, but, like, I've got questions just off of that alone. What is nuance, am I right? I guess so. It's such a weird thing to, like, make. It's such a weird analogy for, like, a Devil May Cry game. All done. I defeated the number of Heartless you said. Now we get to RTC, right? Leave already? I, for one, would apply myself a bit more. But I want to go get ice cream. Can I get ice cream on the way back, Zexian? Yes, you did what you were asked. Mission accomplished. But... as you can plainly see, there are still Heartless wandering about. See, you let that one get escape. You dingus. Why didn't you go get it? You don't have to eliminate them all. It's your choice. Just like I don't have to respect you for slinking back to the castle while they're still... That's another quirk about all of them, is that they're all just assholes. All of them are assholes except for Axel. And Roxas. That's about it. I'm hoping that, like, we'll get a little bit more character from these guys in this game, since this is the most that we get a chance to focus on them, but I'm not holding my breath. And if that doesn't matter to you, just remember that the organization rewards those who make the extra effort. What was that? Make progress toward your objective, and mission guide will reach the goal, and its mission is complete. But why stop there? Fill the gauge all the way, and it could pay off. What do you mean by that? Looks at HBO's Generation Kill, which handled nuance of the war much better, while also telling a story set in the... I've not heard of that. Generation Kill? I'll add that to the list. I will have to check that out later. You know what? No, hold on. Before I forget, let me just add that right now. Generation Kill. I've not heard of that. It's an HBO series? Hold on. Give me a second. It's a series? Alright. I need more shows. I'll put that right below Fargo. Generation Kill. I'll check it out. Demons are mainly bad within the series. Sparta's rebellion is what led to Dante and Virgil. No, other button. Now this camera's gonna take a little bit getting used to. Dante continues to fight for humanity. Virgil had to go on an arc to get a point close to Dante's stance. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is that, like, he's also a bit of a villain in a lot of the games. And then, and even then, Dante still has to go through a few arcs about discovering more about himself. His humanity comes up. Where are the... I would really appreciate, like, a Heartless radar or something like that. Coming to himself. Hold on, I heard one. Where is it? I heard one pop up somewhere. Alright. Is there one back here? Anyone on the out? There are! Get smacked! Hey, Zexian, get out! Stop ruining my kill count. Zexian, why don't you trap them in a book? I think you can do more than just smack them with a book, you know? Alright, mission to complete. Okay, so, oh, we're already done. Okay, fantastic. Let's see what Sniffing Man has to show in this game. How'd you teleport like that, Zexian? This would really help if I had, like, a dash ability or something. It's not... Platforming here is not exactly... Hey, guy. I'm here to kill you. And the lock-on is really not great. It would be nice if this game was recompiled and not just ported. Much better. I trust you'll exhibit equal diligence in your mission going forward. Because I would like to be able to use camera controls, but I suspect I'm just not going to be able to do that. Alright, now that the mission is over, do you have any questions? Yeah, just what is Kingdom Hearts? Marluxia said it was some kind of force. Yes, it's all around us. It binds us. You, me, the tree, the rock. It just repeats Yoda's speech. And when I defeat the Heartless, those hearts pop out and become part of Kingdom Hearts, right? But, like, what's the point? Well, you'll have to figure that out, like, 5 games from now. Kingdom Hearts will complete us all. The organization's goal. Complete us? Complete us how? Roxas, you and I and all the organization members are what we call nobodies. Well, that's not very nice. With a capital N. It's a name for those of us who are missing a vital piece of who we are. Our hearts. I don't have a heart? Correct. Like all of us, you entered the world without one. But you can help us get them. Kingdom Hearts is made of the very things we lack. A multitude of hearts. It has the power to complete us. But, like, why do I need a heart? I didn't even know I didn't have a heart. Why do I care if I have a heart? Why do you care if you don't have a heart? Are you starting to see why you're so important? Each of us has a vital role in the organization. Yours is collecting hearts. Yeah, I get it. Well, I just hope that we can count on you to get it done. Any more questions? No, sorry. Then we should be getting back. Come on. It's a miniseries like Band of Brothers. It's based on a book by the Rolling Stone reporter Evan Wright, who wrote with Wreckin' Marie Platoon in the lead Humvee. Oh, it's cool. I like book adaptations like that. I like adaptations of different stories and of like books, especially like things that people aren't as familiar with. I found out I was a nobody, that I was incomplete, just like the rest of them. I came into the world without a heart. Would it have made a difference if I had a heart? Would that make me somebody? I'm just kind of curious, like, why nobody else kind of asks these kinds of questions, especially since later on we find out, oh, they actually had hearts all along. Roxas, Larxene will be your partner for today. Yeah, whatever you say, Batman. Larxene, right. We only have a couple more days before they have to go off and get killed at the castle, at Castle Oblivion, so we gotta get their screen time out of the way. She already left. Meet her on site. Oh, alright. This time we expect you to try out magic for a change, instead of relying solely on the Keyblade. Magic? I know magic? No, but you will. Only if you arm yourself with some before you leave the mission. See me when you are ready. How do I do that? No, you're supposed to tell me how to do things, please. I'm a baby. I'm like 10 days old. You can't just leave me like this. You'll see panels, select panels for the main menu, allow you to customize your abilities. You can access the panels before leaving missions. Yeah, got it. Much of what you see in the show is based off of real events with some realistic dramatization for the sake of some character arcs. Oh, okay, so it's like, Shogun, then. Move panels, okay, hold on. Why is it gray? Oh, it's a tutorial. Installing panels gives you new abilities or increase your level, HP, and other stats. Panels come in all varieties, and you can find a panel arrangement that works best for you. Having trouble with a mission? Don't be afraid to press start and withdraw. You can always try again. Sometimes with a simple change of your panels can make a difference. Gotcha. Okay. Then, let's get into it. Just like that, I guess. I'll give myself some potions. And I'm assuming these don't really do anything. Okay. Wait, Zexion can sniff Heartless, right? Yeah, you can. I mean, I guess he should be able to. He could sniff out Riku on like several other floors of Castle Oblivion. Yeah, I would assume he can smell Heartless. Roxas isn't very smart, is he? Nope, he a baby. He 10 days old. So hearts are pretty much souls. Pretty much. Yeah, in fact, like in more ways than one, because they're apparently a currency in this game. Or at least I think. One of them mentioned that you could sell them earlier. So, yeah, it's basically Dark Souls. They're basically souls from Dark Souls. Sup, Ziggy? I call you Ziggy? Get practicing so you can make yourself useful. Hee hee, interesting. So much to inspect, to dissect. Whatever you say, man. You will need magic for today's mission. I got magic equipped. Are you ready to go? Yes, sir. And on the topic of shows that are based off of that are adaptations of something else. Let me read this first. Nice of you to show up. Hi. This is the worst. Whose idea was it to send me along with your stupid baby mission? Do I look like I run a nursery school? ... Let Demix handle this stuff. It's not like he's good at anything else. Bitch, what else am I here? Like, you need me to kill Heartless. What were you gonna do without me? You need me. What were you gonna do here anyway? ... What? What? You got something to say? No. Yeah, so that's Larxine's whole thing, is that she's just a bitch. She's just mean. That's her whole quirk. I don't know why, she just is. Psst. You'd be nothing without that Keyblade. Oh ho! I just got an idea. Uh-oh. You can do today's mission without your Keyblade. What? Why? Because I said so, that's why. Syx told you to practice magic today, didn't he? Well, sink or swim! Yeah, sink. I don't know how to use magic. Well, you're not gonna learn if you keep whimpering around that oversized K. Sorry, whipping around that oversized K. I can't read today. Yeah, but... Ah, perfect. It's a Heartless. Go on, take it out and you have to use magic. I'll stand here and watch you get your ass kicked and have a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, that's just her whole thing. She's a sadist. Thanks. Yeah, a bit like Shogun, although one of the cast or consultants named Ruby Reyes is playing himself in the show. He was a Marine and was deployed in the actual war. Oh! I did not know that. To access magic, press X until the magic command is selected, and then press A. You have a limited amount of magic cast, but you can recover by using ethers. Gotcha. Okay. Ah, don't attack me. Okay, hold on. Where's my menu? There it is. Fire! Yes! So wait, I don't even need my Keyblade to release hearts? Or unless that he just went somewhere else, I don't know. Aha! Here comes some more! Go on, wipe them out! ... Ugh, at the speed you move, we'll be here all month. Go ahead, you can use your Keyblade this time. Wait, what happened to learning magic? Do you want to finish this awful mission, or don't you? Just get to it. Well, since you ask so nicely... Oh, by the way, if you need to heal, do it yourself. Alright, to use recovery, use X and select the item command, and then press A. Am I able to use shortcuts in this game? Stealth blocks like everything else if you want... Okay, no, I got that. Magic can, and recovery items can be set with a short... Oh, okay, there are shortcut menus. Okay, hold... Oh, okay, L trigger and then press that. Okay. Are they assigned, or should I have done that, like, before I got here? Close the... Okay. Okay, so I just don't have anything equipped then. Hey, can I get these, treasure chests first? But, like, and going back to DMC, is that I'm not against new interpretations of, like, of a certain thing that's being adapted. Because, like, one of my favorite, and I'll probably, like, talk about this in my video with Bio Gundam at some point. So go check him out, go subscribe to him. Oh, hold on, there's another treasure chest. Let me get that real quick. One of my favorite, in fact, my favorite movie of all time, The Prestige, is based off of a book. And it actually deviates quite heavily. Sheesh, about time. Worst mission ever. ... If you're our big shot Keyblade wielder, then we're in deep doo-doo. ... Stop talking in nuts, please. Can't you even hold up your end of the conversation? It's kind of hard when you're being a massive bitch. I don't know what to tell you. You'd better pull it together or we'll never finish Kingdom Hearts. And then I'm gonna have to tell Daddy. Unless, of course, we put somebody else on Keyblade duty. What? You have somebody else? None of your beeswax. That's for me and my boyfriend. You just worry about defeating Heartless and collecting hearts for us. Okay? Maybe one day you'll be almost mediocre at it. Ugh, let's go before you kill any more of my brain cells. You're just so much fun, aren't you? And like, so like the Prestige, I'm not against other interpretations either. However, given that the creator has said on Twitter and at some point misusing the element. Oh no, I get that entirely. Here's the thing, like it's also like a great reason why I bring up the Prestige is that like the Prestige also deviated. Like Christopher Nolan made a lot of. Let me give you an idea. So the Prestige is about these two guys, Borden and Angier, and it's all about their rivalry with one another. And it tells the story from both of their perspectives. Half the story is told from Borden's perspective, and then the other half is told from Angier's perspective. And they're both, like, neither of them are particularly wrong. You can find ways to, like, sympathize with both of them. Neither of them is, like, outright, written as the, the villain. They're just both two people who happen to be beefing with one another. The movie straight up takes Angier and, like, just makes him the unambiguous villain of the entire story, and just makes him a complete asshole. It's like, imagine if like, to give you an idea of, like, how big of a change that is, imagine that someone made a adaptation of, Ace Attorney, right? Like, there's, like, a rivalry between Phoenix Wright and Edgeworth. I believe those are the two main rivals. To my understanding, Edgeworth is, like, a dick, but he's not, like, a bad person. Imagine if, in a hypothetical adaptation of Ace Attorney, Edgeworth was just an unambiguously evil dude who is just, you know, irredeemably bad. Like, that's how big a change this was. Now, I don't think, I'm not entirely sure, I'm not saying that, like, that kind of change would work, but the reason why it worked for The Prestige, the movie, and why the author approved of Christopher Nolan's take on his book was because the story wasn't even necessarily about Angier or Borden. It wasn't about magic. It wasn't even necessarily about their feud. It was about portraying how the art of storytelling is in many ways like a magic trick, and playing through the beats of a story in the same way that a magic trick itself would be unfolded, and using these two magicians to sort of demonstrate that. And that was the one thing, that was the whole point of The Prestige, and what Christopher Nolan was fascinated by, and what he immediately understood, and that part, that aspect about the movie, he nailed it. I'd argue he did it even better than the book was, and it's the reason why the author really liked Christopher Nolan's take on his book, despite deviating from the source material. Because he understood what was good about it. He understood the core of that story. I'm not convinced that Audie understands Devil May Cry. Now, granted, I've not even, like, seen Devil May Cry, or even played any of the games, but, like, from what I've heard, from what I understand, the whole War on Terror is not mentioned or implied anywhere in any of the Devil May Cry games. So, I don't know if, like, you can even say, like, making a Devil May Cry series that is, like, an analogy for that fits in any sort of way. Or even if it represents, like, an understanding of the original. But, anyways. Sorry, let me get back to this. They taught me that my Keyblade releases hearts. But why do I have it? How do I learn to use it? The more I learned, the less I seem to know. That's the thing. When making an adaptation, accuracy is not as important as understanding. You should understand what works about what you're adapting and why. You're mine today, Roxas. Oh no! Alright. Report to Syax when you're ready. Watch The Prestige, by the way. It's a fantastic movie. I don't think he does. They gave Nero's theme, Devil Trigger to Dante. That's wrong and blatant fan service done wrong. That's what I've heard too. And, like, here's the thing. Even I'm not a Devil May Cry fan. I've never played any of the games. Even I know that that's Nero's theme. Granted, I only know that from, like, a meme. Like that bird meme, where the little bird is, like, singing Nero's theme, and he's dressed up in, like, Nero's outfit, and then the crow comes along, the Virgil crow, and he just screams, "I am the storm that..." Yeah, you know, he's just singing, I'm the storm that's approaching, or whatever that song is called. Like, even I know that that's Nero's theme. It's weird to include and, like, they're using Nero's voice actor, too. They didn't even get Dante's voice actor, from what I understand. Type B controls have been added to the config. Alright, I'll probably work with what I got. What do you want? I'm busy. Go hit your head against the glass or something. Man, why is Larxene gotta be such a witch all the... She gotta be such a bitch! We knew what you guys were thinking, Square. We knew what you were thinking. Hee hee. It appears my conclusions were, once again, flawless. Oh yeah, prove it! Prove it! You're a scientist, write out your proof. They did what? Who? This in the game? Or who's they? Or are you just talking about, what, #1 rival said? Yup, let's do it. Like, here's the thing. Being someone without, like, any experience on Devil May Cry, I'm open to, like, whatever he's got. I didn't mind the first 2 seasons of Castlevania. I still don't, you know, particularly dislike them that much. But at the same time, I'm going into this very cautiously. Now listen carefully. Your mission today is to perform reconnaissance in this area. What? What about fighting Heartless and collecting hearts? You guys had like a whole year to figure this stuff out. In fact, weren't you guys... Hell, the organization has been around for 10 years. You guys have had 10 years to do reconnaissance in these worlds. You telling me that you guys couldn't have been doing this before I came along? Oh, there's far more to the organization than that, boy. Boy. I can't do that. Read it, boy. At some point I will also play God of War. Our work wouldn't go half as smoothly if we didn't gather the needed intelligence beforehand. Well, why didn't you guys have this intelligence beforehand? You guys had 10 years to get this stuff together. Fortunately, you are in good hands. I will be by your side today to help stimulate that incessant mind of yours. First, take a look around the immediate area and report anything unusual you find. Define unusual? I've only been here like 3 times! I've not even been allowed to like actually move around the place a whole lot. And don't go wandering too far until you've carefully examined the clues closest at hand. I don't know what you want me to look for. I wonder if someone at Netflix mistook the ending to DMC5 to the point of saying that Nero and Dante are the same, when DMC5 is what fleshed out Nero into his own character definitively for most new fans. I don't know, maybe. I couldn't begin to speculate. For recon missions like this one, approach recon points and press A to examine them. You must defeat any nearby Heartless foes first. Recon points you find are marked on the map. How am I gonna pull up the map? I don't have a second screen! How do I open the map? Find enough clues and break through the mission guide. Breakthroughs will reveal new points allowing you to... Okay, cool. There's gotta be... Oh wait, no! There's like a... Hold on. There was a little mini-map that appeared just now. Yeah! Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's the portal. Okay. So I do have a mini-map then. So back to not Souls game. This evil team doesn't sound very evil. Well, you'll, well, I'll explain a little bit. I think they sell jewelry here. Anyone can see that. Really? Is that really that obvious? It doesn't say jewelry store. Also, I'm pretty sure in Kingdom Hearts 2 they just sold like... Well, no, maybe they might have sold jewelry. Yeah, I mean, okay, that's accurate. Wow, what do they sell here? That's your job to find out, idiot. I'm sorry. Ah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go over here. So, the thing that makes them evil is because, they've not, like, said it yet, but they're also the ones responsible for, like, releasing the Heartless in a lot of these different places. Now, they covered a lot of this mostly in the last game, in Kingdom Hearts 2, but, like, their whole thing was, like, turning people into Heartless, so that they can, like, kill them, release their hearts, and then make Kingdom Hearts. But, they were also apparently able to control Heartless, but I guess now they're not able to control Heartless, which is just kind of weird. I'm not sure if they give an explanation as to why they can't control Heartless in this game. I mean, because, like, for the obvious reason that there wouldn't be a game if we couldn't. But I mean, it's kind of something that needs to be addressed, because it's the entire reason why we're even having fights in the first place. I guess this place sells clothes? You guess? Are you daft? What else would it be? I don't know. Oh, well, you know, he's got a point, Roxas. There's a big old shirt on the top. But at the same time, like, JCPenney doesn't just sell clothes. You know, there's some clothing stores. Hell, there's a Joss A. Banks that's nearby me. That, like, yeah, they sell men's, you know, apparel and stuff. But they sell other stuff too. Not a lot, but they do sell other stuff. They offer other services. But, yeah, I don't think they ever really say in this game that, like, they're the ones that are turning people into Heartless. So, yeah, I mean, in fairness, they expect you to kind of know that, since this game came out after Kingdom Hearts 2. That's when all that kind of stuff happened. If that is the case, it does kind of make all their explanations a little bit redundant. Just a little bit. Alright, please lock on. I'm getting really annoyed tapping the same button twice. Alright, hold on. Let me fix my hotbar real quick. I can't fix my hotbar. Okay, so I'm just not having it. Alright, well, I guess we won't be using any magic today, then. Is there anything else to examine around here? What about reconnaissance? Okay, wait, what am I supposed to be examining? That does not sound like Vexen. And, I mean, it's... From what I understand, they also messed up pretty badly on, like, how they adapted, or at least in terms of, like, the accuracy of the adaptation for, Castlevania. So, it's not too surprising that, like, they have a lot of differences from the source material for DMC. But, like, yeah, it's just such a weird... Why the War on Terror, I guess? I don't know. I mean, I'll find out once I watch it tomorrow. If you guys want my thoughts on it, go subscribe to Bio Gundam. We will be doing a video on it at some point. I don't know when, but he will be dragging me into this wonderful world of the Netflix DMC at some point. But the organization themselves, they end up doing evil things incidentally, because I mean, yeah, honestly, their motivations are more understandable than the villains of the first game. But yeah, like, in this game, they really don't do a whole lot of villainous stuff, and I mean, probably so that they don't, you know, make Roxas think that they're not worth working with, I'm guessing, is the reason why we don't hear a lot about, like, their more duplicitous stuff. Alright, I'm just kind of, like, walking around, not quite sure what exactly I'm supposed to do. Because, okay, the mission gauge still says that there's... Yeah, I got a chest. I don't know what else I'm supposed to examine. What else is there to examine? Can I look at this? Is this something I can look at? No? So what else am I supposed to... Oh, they did really bad in Castlevania. Just look at Trevor Belmont and Canon. Yeah, I mean, at some point, maybe I might play one of the... Which Castlevania game is Trevor in? In fairness, I've been... because of my lack of experience with the Castlevania games, I am just kind of, like, forced to really only look at it just as it is. I can't really, like, examine it on, like, a, you know, how accurate it is to Castlevania in general. But it's not like accuracy can't still be important. Like, as much as I'm talking about how, like, accuracy isn't necessary to make a good story, it is, or a good adaptation, it can still help because it gives you the blueprints for something that, like, theoretically should already be good on its own. And if you're not following that, you better damn well know what you're doing. You better damn well understand what it is that you're adapting. Because if you don't, probably gonna get what we're gonna get for DMC. Good! Okay, what am I supposed to do? Learn about reconnaissance. Alright, but I'm looking around. I already examined these other 4 places that I could, like, observe. Or Alucard in Castlevania 3. Okay. Oh, I can look at the road. The spot's paved with different tiles. It's like it's a road. Fascinating. And... we'll never get anywhere with you simply stating the obvious. Okay. The point isn't to wander around gawking, analyzing what you see. There's a lot of shops. I'm guessing you're just gonna, like, berate me no matter what I say. And... this could be the center of town. Could be? Are you asking me or telling me? Roxas, you are looking but not seeing. Here's what I see. This whole town was built along a mountain. That's why the roads slope. Houses have been built along the terrace. And at the top is a station. The trains there are the town's primary system of transit. Well, why weren't we looking around up there then? Up there, see the clock tower? That's the station building. Based on its location, we know the tracks are properly elevated. And this must be downtown. All these shops in one place. Now, what about this path you pointed out? Trams must run along here. See? Look closer. These are marks. You figured all that out just now? But that's just it. I only stated what I saw. There was no figuring involved. That's the next step. Analyzing the data you find. The clothing and jewelry shops tell us how these people live. This whole town is a blueprint of their lives. ... Distressing. Very distressing. Your mind wasn't made for this, was it? Well, you're not off the hook yet, boy. If I let you quit with these results, I'll be the laughingstock of the castle. I don't think anyone will really care, man. Follow this path and investigate the remainder of the area. But I just did that! And stay on the path, if you please. Everything you need to know about this plaza lies along it, provided you are capable of connecting the dots. They also did Hector especially bad. Is this game calling you dumb? I believe I think it's just him. I think it's just, well, all of them. I think all of them are just kind of calling you dumb. Organization 13, they're kind of like a bunch of dicks. Like, all of them have their quirks, but, like, the one quirk that they all share is that they're all assholes. That's what I've gathered anyways. Alright, so we got more stuff I can examine over here, right? Or is there something around here I can look at? I see a question mark above my head. There we go. The entrance is shuttered. It looks like the road leads right into this building. Then you should have already pieced together what the entrance is for. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, I forget, who was Hector? Was he the bald guy, or was he, no, he was the guy with the hammer. The guy who got, he was like the long hair, right? I think? He was, I know that Hector was one of, Dracula's two guys who, like, helped him out. There's a big hole in the wall. I can see some woods on the other side. We're investigating the town now. Did they not teach you about these barricades? Yeah, they did. Alright. Just gonna keep walking along here. Arches, staircases. Seems like an easy town to get lost in. Easy to get lost? Your job is to be mentally mapping this place. Why do I need to map it? I got a map already! Look at the top right corner! Think of this as a landmark. Consider it a clue. Alright, it's locked. You don't have to open every door we pass, you know. I haven't been! Try to remember that we, run a covert operation. The town may be quiet, but it's not empty. No, I think these places are pretty empty, even from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, at least Agrabah in Kingdom Hearts 1 had, like, a bunch of NPCs. If you allow yourself to be seen, you'll become the target of investigation. Your face is the target of investigation. Hector is the guy who got turned into a slave. Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, I don't remember what I thought of him, and, I don't remember disliking him, at least in, like, Season 2. But, like, as I've said, you know, it's also, like, a very limited information to draw from when I'm only, like, thinking about the parts that I did like. I didn't quite like his character in some of the other seasons. He felt like kind of a dumbass. And even in Season 2, he did feel like a little bit like a dumbass, but it felt somewhat in character. The fact that he gets tricked, like, twice, once by Carmilla and then again by the other girl, is like, dude, just fucking... At some point, maybe you need to just stop being so gullible. An underground tunnel system? It's shuttered. Note the number over the roof. That's the gate's designation. Okay, is this gonna be like all the, is this a regular type of mission that I'm gonna get, like, frequently? Because it says the number 4. Precisely. 4, not 1. Which means that there are multiple gates. I mean, even if there was 1, wouldn't that kind of, like, imply that there are multiple 1s? Why would they put the 1 up there if there wasn't 1s other than 1? We've been through this whole area. Alright then, what have you learned? I learned that you're a jackass. Well, let's see. The town has a lot of overpasses and underpasses. The tram seems to circle the plaza. Oh, and there was that entrance that looked like it led underground, but it was shuttered. Anything else? Huh? Oh, never mind. Wouldn't want you to hurt yourself. You're showing some improvement, at least, even if your natural talents do fall woefully short of my own. ... You're done, boy. Go ahead and RTC. Hector defeated Death and a weakened Dracula in canon. He also helps Trevor... Holy shit! He beat Death?! He beat Death in the game?! Dude, now I am disappointed with how they adapted him. That sounds kick-ass! Could have figured it out if I had more time. Oh, is that so? Then take all the time you'd like. But don't hold yourself up to my standards. Little steps for little minds. So, like, are they going for, like, a pseudo-mentor figure, but, like, a kind of, like, whiplash kind of thing with Vexen? Is that where they're... I mean, like, surely they can't... They don't have a whole lot of time to establish that, though, because Vexen's gonna die soon. I mean, it'd be cool if they did that, but I don't feel like that's where they're gonna go. It would be nice to characterize some of these people a little bit more, like what kind of relationship they shared with each other, and maybe even Roxas, but I suspect that that's not actually what's happening. I mean, it would suck doubly so, because it basically means that everything that we did here was pointless. That concludes today's missions. Any questions or concerns? Well, unless, like, this is a mission that we're gonna get frequently. God, I hope that we don't get a mission like this often, because that was boring as sin. How often do I have to do this? Whenever the organization needs to know... Oh, God, so we are gonna get this more often? So wait, we just have missions where we're just supposed to, like, look around and look at, like, certain points of interest? Please tell me that's not actually what happens. Please tell me, like, this isn't, like, normal. Every world is unique, with its own terrain, values, heartless population, any number of variables that would be turned on, to our advantage in the missions ahead. Wait, every world? You mean there's more than one? Well, did you think that your world and this world were one and the same? Yes, boy. You didn't think you'd be mulling about here forever, did you? Well, like, hold on. You thought that there was only one world, then where did you think that you guys were returning to? Where did you think the castle was? Did they not tell you that they'd be traveling to a world separate from the world that never was? Unless, like, that just doesn't count as a world, because it's a nobody world. You will visit many worlds for many reasons, but our ultimate goal remains the same. Kingdom Hearts. Yes, that's right, for the PlayStation 2. Now come along. That's something I'm sort of dreading, is that, to my understanding, this game gets very repetitious. I have heard... Later on, I discovered the job was more than just a commute between the castle and that town. The walls between these worlds are steep, so we create our own ways, dark corridors, which lead to every place imaginable. And, like, especially if we have to do this 358 times. Or we gotta do this, 345 more times. Roxas, I have decided to pair you with Lexius for today's mission. Come see me when you're ready. I can't do the Shadow the Hedgehog voice. It's destroying my throat. Please don't hurt me. Alright, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got no place to go, got a humble body. Alright. So, to my understanding, the two DS games in Kingdom Hearts, from what I've been told, are somewhat infamous, in the sense that, one of them is a good story in a bad game, and the other is a bad story in a good game. This being the former of those two. And I'm... hold on, let me save before I forget. I should probably do that. Forget that this game doesn't have an autosave. And that's what I've heard about this, is that the story for 358 Days is good, but that the game is very repetitious and gets boring very quickly, primarily because there's not a lot of variety for what you do, and yet the game is close to 30 hours long. I'm hoping that maybe it's a little bit better than I think it is, but it's... God, especially if, like, there is a mission where all you do is just, like, look around at stuff. Now, how do I change my hotbar? How do I, okay, so there's panels. That's nice. Oh, I got a dodge roll. Cool. I'll drop that in. Scan. Yup. Alright. Abilities. Okay, there we go. I see. Oh, okay. Hold on. Dodge roll, scan, anti... Oh, okay. So those are just the abilities that I have. Alright, that's cool. Hold on. So... Okay, but how do I change the hotbar then? Tutorials. Basic commands, RTC, standard attacks... Panels. Oh, installing panels. No, not installing, using magic on missions. Okay, hold on. No. Alright. Shortcuts. Okay, hold L while selecting an item. Okay. While holding L, press AB to use that shortcut. Backpack items cannot be assigned. Hold L while selecting an item or magic, and then press A, B, X, or Y to assign that. Hold L while selecting an item. Oh, I see. Okay, so then... if I do... Hold on. Magic, and then... Okay, so that is now assigned to B. Okay, cool. And then items, and I will assign that to A. Yeah, alright, makes sense. What's up, guy? I trust you're ready. I'm never ready. Lexius, or Zexion, what you doing? Yes, what is it? Don't waste my time with idle chatter. Alright, you gonna tell me why you want the Keyblade or something? Numbers 13 and 14. Yeah, what about them? Are you ready to go? This isn't a car. I'm Batman. Oh, hey, I speak your language! Fantastic! We'll get along so well! So, do you know what a limit break is? Wrong game. No. It is the most powerful move at your disposal. One that only works when you are on your last legs. A heartless! I forgot who was talking. Time for some practical application. Huh? What the fuck? He just punched him in the face! What the hell? When was that for? Oh, is his lip swollen? Is that what that is? There. Now you're on your last legs. Let's see you use your limit break and defeat that Heartless. That was mean. Once your HP falls into the yellow range, hold A and you can activate your limit break. Your attacks will deal a massive amount of damage until the white line reaches left of your HP gauge. Alright, sounds easy enough. Alright. Well fought. Yeah? Organization members are often asked to conduct solo missions. The only person you can count on here is yourself. So I've noticed. Yeah. You and that Keyblade are invaluable to the organization. With your job, however, comes risk. Each mission will pit you against more and more Heartless. And I have to face them if we're gonna complete Kingdom Hearts, right? Correct. So what happens when Kingdom Hearts is finished? What good does that do us? We will unite with it. You and I will gain hearts of our own. I don't understand. When the time comes, you will. In the meantime, there are deeds to be done, and only you can do them. So you need me. Yes. Are they good deeds? Fuck no, we're turning people into Heartless and then killing them. Good for the organization. Right. We should return. God, this might be one of the... You know, like, the tutorial for Chain of Memories wasn't much either, but... It wasn't this long. Alright, can I, roll? How do I roll? Ah, there we go. That's how I dodge roll. No, return to castle. Let's go. Let's do it. No, goddammit, return to castle! Yes. Close mission overview? Yes, please. Our group had its good apples, just like it had its bad, but everybody wants the same thing, to complete Kingdom Hearts. What is Kingdom Hearts? You know what, man? I'm still asking that question even to this day. What happens when we gather enough hearts and finish it? I didn't know then. I still don't. But I'll fight for my chance to somehow be whole. Fight against the darkness, for however long it takes. Kinda hoping there's something... Jesus Christ, we're 2 hours in. This game is really slow. And, like, we've only just been going over information that we already know from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, this is all stuff that they talked about in Kingdom Hearts 2. We've been... I mean, in fairness, we've probably not been playing for 2 hours. But, like, we've been playing for, like, at least an hour and a half. And there's nothing that... Nothing has really happened. Hey, Roxas! And we're still kind of in the tutorial phase in a way. It's you and me again today, buddy. Okay. Check with Syax when you know the drill. I don't know what they've got cooked up for us, but let's get it done with style, huh? Right. Oh, by the way, Roxas, today will be your first really real mission. Oh, finally. Okay, so we are done with the tutorial. An hour and a half into the game. That means you should definitely prep your weapon beforehand. Granted, I suppose, like, maybe I might have spent a while on Destiny Islands, but, like, that was probably only because I was butting heads with, Riku for so much. This game does not bode well. No, it does not. That means you should definitely... Oh, yeah, prep beforehand. Oh, and if you want to practice what you've learned so far, we've got the Hollow mission set up for you. I think I will pass... No, man, leave that to Raiden. You don't want to be someone who's just trained their whole life on virtual missions. You gotta actually do the real thing. I think that's, I believe that's like Raiden's whole thing, isn't it? It's like, he's the guy who's like spent his whole, like all of his training in virtual missions And then, like, once he gets sent into into the field with Snake, Snake is all like, ugh, eye rolling. Or at least that's the vibe, that's what I understand happens. Again, I've not played, like, any of the other Metal Gear games. Yep, basically. They're a way to re-experience missions you've already been assigned. Why would I want to re-experience any of the stuff I've already played, man? This is day 13. We've got, or day 14. We got 344 more of this. I don't want to replay more of that. I already got enough ahead of me as it is. You can only install one weapon panel at a time. Each one has a different feel, so give them all a try. Gotcha, gotcha. So I do have do I have a different weapon? Skill gear. Transform your weapon and allow you to string together faster and longer ground combos. Okay. Ah, ether. I'll take that. Oh no, I wasn't done yet. Okay. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. There's synthesis stuff. I wonder where the synthesis shop is. Oh, I do have a new weapon. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, I guess I can't practice in here. Well, that's fine. What you doing, Axel? Don't forget to prep your weapon. Yeah! Shush. Also, did they change the arrangement? No. These are still the same. I thought they changed the furniture for some reason. What are you looking at? Oh, dream on. It's not gonna happen, Pipsqueak. Fucking who's thinking that about you? Fucking what? Self-important bitch. Here, take this and take a hike. I got a potion! Thanks, Larxene! You know what? You're not such a bitch after all. Alright, what are you doing, Marluxia? You still thinking about how you're gonna take over the world? Your task is clear. Strike down the heartless and collect hearts. Alright. And what do you have to say? You ever get the urge to just do something stupid and awesome? Wait. I'm getting an idea. Nope, it's gone. I like Demix. I wish he had like a little bit more going on besides just like being generally like lazy, and also like he's got a flaw at least that makes him kind of stick out a little bit. He just sticks out more. But like even then, I wish that he had just more going on in general. I wish all these guys had more going on. Today will be your first true mission. Check with Syax in the list of currently available missions. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Okay. This was a mission brief. Use that to... Okay, yeah. No, I got it. Mission, team up with Axel, eliminate Heartless in Twilight Town, and collect hearts. Sounds easy enough. Let's do it. I'm gonna have to, like, find more conversation topics if, like, this is just the majority of the game. I'm gonna maybe have to, like, watch some movies, because, I mean, the most I have been watching through, Better Call Saul with my dad, who is probably watching. If you are, hi, Dad. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm sure you're lurking. I know you're there. He's talked about, like, watching my streams. Our second mission together. Sniffing Man sounds important. You know what? You would think, wouldn't you? But Sniffing Man's about to die in a couple days. You know what, Victor? You know what? Give me your take on like which of the organization members you think like seem important out of like the ones that we've gone over. Which ones seem important to you? Which ones do you feel like are gonna die? I want to hear your opinion since you know like nothing about these characters. Give me the list of, like, which ones do you think are gonna die soon? Which one do you think are gonna die in this game? Which ones do you think are not gonna die? Let's start there. Give me your take on them just so far. I know we've not gotten a whole lot on them, but, like, that's kind of what makes them... I want to know, like, what a newbie's perspective on these guys are when we've been given so little about who they are. Yup. ... Dot dot dot. Just throw out more dots. Sheesh, don't talk my ear off. You ready or what? Yeah, man, whenever you are. What? Oh, yeah. It's weird kind of knowing that, like, my parents now know about my channel. Or at least, I know my dad does. I don't know if my mom does. She probably doesn't watch my stuff, but I know that she's heard about it. It was one of the weirdest things, finding out that my mom found my channel. I remember it was like a few years back. I was still living with her at the time. I remember just walking out of the living room, and I heard my voice coming from, like, her phone or something, just in full blast, just swearing like a sailor, and it was from one of my videos. And, like, I stopped and had a double take. I was like, how the hell did you find my... Are you watching my videos? And it was just so nervous. It was weird, because, like, I didn't normally, like... I don't know, it's like, I don't want to talk about my channel with my family a whole lot. I mean, I don't, like, mostly because I didn't know, like, what they would think of it. I could really use thunder right about now. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh, hold on. Fire! That did nothing. Ah, shit, I'm out of magic. I'm dying. I'm kind of dying right now. Holy shit. Okay, fantastic. I'm starting to take him out. Alright, well, that's doing something. Can I just use limit breaks infinitely so long as, like, my health is, low? Oh, yeah. It was really awkward, though. Alright. Wow, potions really do not heal a whole lot, do they? But no, I know my dad's cool with it. Honestly, I think my mom might have forgotten that I have a YouTube channel, so that's probably, like, why she's probably not watching it. But, I'm gonna have to find more stuff to talk about, because, like, if there's not a whole lot of variety to the gameplay of this, it's gonna get awkward real quick. And I don't really have a whole lot to talk about, because, like, the most that I've just been doing this past week, I think the most notable thing is just... I've been watching Better Call Saul with my dad, and that show's great. I love Better Call Saul. That's one of my favorite shows, I think. We have been really, like, enjoying that so far. I would like to talk... I don't know. I mean, you can probably tell just by my profile pic that I'm a fan of, like, you know, the Vince Gilligan verse, you know, Breaking Bad and all that. Oh, god damn it! Alright, hold on, let me just use a potion, please. Please don't kill me. God damn it! Can I use my limit break? Oh, good lord. Ah, fucking hell, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Alright. Oh, please don't kill me. Roxas, you cannot take a hit, can you? Alright, hold on. Please don't hit me. Alright, thank you. Now die. Alright, awesome, just as the mission finished. And I don't think I'll be able to, like, do, like, marathon this game. If the game gets, like, too boring, I honestly might make these streams a little bit shorter just for this game. That's part of the reason why I wanted to start here and not, like, back... Because I've got a couple options as far as, like, games go, besides the recommendations that you guys have made. I plan to go back to Sonic Unleashed at some point. There's also the DLC for Metal Gear Rising, and also the post-game content for Kingdom Hearts 2. So I got other stuff to fall back on in case, you know, I can't do this game for, like, long periods of time. Oh god, I can't... Do I even... I don't have any potions anymore. And I wasted my only fire! Please don't hit me. Thank you, Axel. Ow! God! Fuck! Alright. I'm just gonna die, aren't I? Alright, can I please pick up this item? I'm not able to... Backpack is full. Okay. I have a backpack?! I have a maximum inventory?! Alright, well... That kind of sucks. The other games I didn't have a maximum... Okay, can I just leave? I really do not have the health for this. The combat seems like a little bit harder, but like it's more like I'm fighting with the game's mechanics. The fact that like I only get one... Oh wait, I could have used an ether, couldn't I? God damn it. I was just gonna report back to Syax and then go to my room like I always do. Rejoice as your talentless regular bad luck charm Raichi in Pete's... Hiya! Welcome Raichi. Welcome to the party. I am... I'm kind of... Not gonna lie. I'm kind of seeing the repetitiousness of the game. Well, not the repetitiousness, but like, if the game is just like these missions over and over again, I might have to swap over to another game. Maybe not like this stream, but like on like another stream. I'm gonna need more than just this. Move it, Pence. Hey, wait up! It's hard to walk from just outside the screen into center frame. Last one there is to buy the winner ice cream. Oh sure, now you tell us. No fair, Hainer. You gotta lay out the rules beforehand. Better get flying if you don't want to end up buying. You guys gotta save your money for the beach, man. How are you ever gonna go to the beach? You know how expensive those watermelons are? And the pretzels! That's just probably more expensive than the ice cream. Sorry, to pass time, why is this franchise Final Fantasy X Disney? Because... Who were they? Do you think, like, just... Do you not... Roxas, they said that other people live here, man! Must be some kids who live here. Really? People live here? It's so desolate and empty. You know, actually, that's fair. That's fair, Roxas. All the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 are just so empty. You know what? I don't blame you. They sure acted weird. Yeah, how do you figure? Why did those last two seem to enjoy getting pushed around like that? They were even making those ha-ha noises. You mean laughter? Sometimes people with hearts do that, even when it doesn't make any sense. Oh, then I guess they're different from us. Come on, let's go have some ice cream. Why? Because I said... Dude, it's fucking ice cream! What do you mean, why? Because we're friends. Roxas, you have shit taste if you really just do not care about ice cream, man. Like, if someone offered me ice cream, sure, I'd take that. I don't get ice cream very often. I probably should go often. You know what? Now I'm hungry for ice cream, god damn it. So friends are people who have ice cream together? Sort of. That, or laugh at stupid stuff, that doesn't make any sense. Like those kids just saw, they were friends. Come on, I'll show you how it works. We'll get into hazing. You can't be part of the Axel friend group unless you jump off the top of the clock tower. Oh my god! Pence! Pence is a ghost! He just walked through them! I swear, Hainer, it wasn't my fault. Oh my god! Painter can do it too! Or Hainer. Yes it was, I saw you drop it. You owe me an ice cream. Get back here, Pence. Come on, Hainer. You can go one stinking day without ice cream. So to my understanding, the whole Final Fantasy X Disney you know, I'll talk about the story behind that in a little bit, but like the whole idea was, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Hey, Roxas. Let's meet up for ice cream again after your next missions. What, you don't have any other friends? Oh wait, he probably doesn't. Like, everyone in the organization is just an asshole, so maybe. I mean, who wants to spend their days just bouncing between work and the castle, right? Heh, not me. Hey, I laughed. I guess we really are friends. So it's like one of those kinds of questions. It's like, why do you need a heart if you're capable of like laughter and all that kind of stuff? Just kind of want to know like more about like from their perspective why it is that they want hearts. So to my understanding, like the reason why Nomura wanted to use Disney was because when Mario 64 first came out, they kind of wanted to make a franchise that could like compete with it, and or at least Nomura did, and like. The people who he was talking to was telling him the only way that you could do that is if you had, you know, if you were using the characters that were as iconic as Disney. Because Mario at that point was already so well known that he might as well have been like the Mickey Mouse of video games. And so that was kind of the point that they were making, is that, you know, if you're going to make something that's going to compete with Mario, you need something that is that iconic. And that stuck with, that stuck with him. It stuck with him for a really long time until eventually the famous elevator, a Disney exec and some guy at like Square Enix got stuck in an elevator and pitched the idea of a Disney video game made by Square Enix. And so that's where like the whole Disney Final Fantasy thing came from. Isn't it true you're almost semi-competent now? Maybe we should have let you in on nothing. Your work has been improving by leaps and bounds. Here, I believe you deserve this. Yay! I got a panacea! Number 13, Roxas. Here, take this and make use of it as you see fit. Yay! I got an ether! I have friends who can give me stuff. Do you have something? Okay, this is a new guy. This guy's name is, okay, I forgot what his name is, but his whole thing is he's a gambler. He likes cards. Luxord. We all need a break every now and again. Okay, well, I guess he doesn't have anything for me. But, like, his whole thing is he likes gambling, and he likes playing with cards. Yo, Sigma, what are you doing? Nothing, I guess. And I mean, it's... I can understand the perspective. Hold on, I gotta step away for a quick second. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take care of something. But, like, I can understand where that comes from. But, like, at the same... I understand, like, the idea of wanting to, like, catch up with, like, an already really iconic character by, you know, using the iconicness of, you know... If you can, like... Getting more sales for, like, a new franchise by taking advantage of the iconography of an existing IP of some kind, and Disney being a good example of that. But at the same time, it does kind of mean that, like, they were hoping to... They were clearly hoping on, like, you know, getting a lot of the people in the Disney crowd interested in their new game, Kingdom Hearts. And, like, I wouldn't doubt that they probably, like, succeeded in that regard. It's still a little weird to me, though, because essentially they were aiming on just the iconography being the primary reason for their new franchises, for Kingdom Hearts' success. That, like, instead of it... Okay, no, I got it. I don't need hollow missions. I'm trying to... Panels, thank you. Oh, I got more potions. Oh, shit. These things just fill up really quickly, don't they? Can I collect more fire? Dependency. Cures you of all negative status effects. I'll hold on to that. Oh, I can collect more fire. Okay. More fire, please. Thank you. Block allows you to... Who needs to block? Psst. Block is for pussies. I'll take more potions, though. I could probably use it. And let's take some ethers, too, while we're at it. Look at how... I'm really not that organized, am I? Yeah. Alright. I played this game on the DS once, but I gave up. His swings are so slow. There's a lot in this game that feel really slow. Cause, like, here's the thing. I can respect, honestly, as much as, like, I get it, you know, wanting to make, I mean, who doesn't want to, like, see their favorite character being adapted into, like, a new medium, especially if it's, like, a video game. At the same time, though, I find it a little bit more respectable that, like, when your goal is to, you know, compete with a pre-existing video game, that your idea of success is to kind of, like, use pre-existing iconography as a stepping stool, rather than just making a really good game that's, like, worth competing with in the first place. And, I mean, it's not like they really, you know, compete with Mario much anymore anyways. Because, you know, Mario is a platformer, and this is an RPG. The order of execution is also for you to decide. Start with your missions you're most prepared for. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I got it. But, like, think of it this way. I have, like, a lot more respect for, like, say, Hollow Knight, for creating a completely original IP, and the success that they've garnered for that game. And, like, the anticipation for their sequel game, Silk Song, than I do for, like, a game that explicitly is, you know, trying to use pre-existing IPs to, like, garner its audience. Now, in fairness, like, that might be a bit harsh of me to say, and it probably is. It's like... And this isn't really to say that, like, Kingdom Hearts itself doesn't have, like, gameplay worth... No, far from it. Kingdom Hearts, or at least, you know, 1 and 2, definitely good enough games to, like, play, like, with or without the Disney characters. It's just weird to me that, like... And you know what? It's fair, because, like, from their perspective, when you are specifically trying to compete with Mario, or, like, when that was their goal, there's not, like, an easy way to do that, because if there was, everyone would do it. So I can understand, like, the perspective, but it's just, it feels cheap that, you know, to make that your goal and to basically be like, you can't do that unless you have an IP like Disney. Meanwhile, if you actually look at, like, some of the top, most, like, highest selling games of all time, Call of Duty, Minecraft, I think, like, Witcher, Cyberpunk 2077, all up there on that list of the top 50 highest-selling games of all time. All of which, well, even, I mean, granted, Witcher was based off of a book, but, like, people weren't, you know, playing The Witcher because of its, you know, what it was adapted from, or at least not most people. Team up with Marluxia, eliminate Heartless in Twilight Town and collect hearts. Didn't I do this one already? Okay. I'm guessing the Keyblade next to it means that I finished that one. Okay, so I guess I didn't do this one yet. Alright, I'll go here. Well, here's the hot take to spice things up. I don't like ice cream. No! Well, it just means that you won't ever get to try sea salt ice cream. I mean, in fairness, I've never tried it either, so I can't speak to... Okay, can you please lock on? God, these guys... Even more annoying with this lock-on feature. Well, here's the thing. I'm not cool. I hate spicy things. You know what? Fair. I had curry the other day. I had busted out my old curry recipe after a while. I actually learned how to cook curry from an anime, if you'd believe it. Like, there was an anime, Summertime Rendering. Really good anime. I highly recommend it. And basically just, there was a scene where, like, he was going through a curry recipe, and I was like, I'll just follow this. And it was fucking delicious. I recommend using habanero peppers. Go watch it sometime, it's fun. Luxord's normal name is Drowl? Wait, really? Have they confirmed Luxord's normal name? Like, I thought that he was gonna be someone who, like, we don't know much about. I thought they were gonna... He was, like, supposed to be... I think it's confirmed that, like, he's, from, the Verum Rex world in, Kingdom Hearts 3. He's from the real world. Or the other... whatever I don't even know what you would call that. God, Kingdom Hearts world is so needlessly complex. Well, Ryan, I'm also not a big fan of spicy things. Well, damn. Curry doesn't always have to be spicy. I actually made a non-spicy curry. I use regular bell peppers, but normally I use habanero peppers. Normally comes out a lot spicier than that, but... Wait, what build are you using in this game? Oh, build? Build? I don't know, man. I mean, I can show you, like, what stuff I'm using in the panel, but, like, it's not like I went to the, Shoot, I just realized we never went to the, Dive to the Heart, this game. Which, I mean, in fairness, we never did that in Chain of Memories, so I guess that's just something that you only do in, like, the mainline games, I guess. But, no, we don't choose our build. I guess we just build it in the, Oh, come on! So I gotta drop stuff? I really have a maximum inventory. Really? Really? Alright, well, So wait, what's in here? Blazing Shard? Alright, I'm just gonna hope that I don't need that. Why do you have a max... That's such a weird thing to include in a Kingdom Hearts game. I mean, but, like, I would assume that I'd go for, like, a magic build, because all the other games I went for a magic build, but... I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll just go for, like, whatever's convenient, since... If, like, the whole build thing is just determined exclusively by the, collect hearts. Well, I have been collecting hearts. Why have I not been collecting hearts? Oh, I have 5 of 7. Okay. Alright, any more Heartless around here? No. So Nomura just wanted to use Disney characters to get a higher crowd. That's disappointing. Well, I mean, he still made some pretty decent games, but I mean, yeah, it is kind of like... You can tell he really doesn't care that much about, like, the Disney worlds. And to some extent, I'm not even sure if he necessarily cares about, like, the Final Fantasy characters that much. How, like... A lot of them are just kind of there for, you know, member berries. They're like, oh, hey, you remember this? You remember this scene from that movie? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you remember. You remember when Aladdin, freed the genie? You remember, don't you? I remember. You remember when Ursula got the trident and she got big? She got inflated? There's a potion there. I have enough potions, I think. And a lot of times they don't really, like, execute those, you know, the stories from those respective movies very well. And I mean, in fairness, they don't matter much to the story. But, like, there's so many, like, so much of the games are, like, these Disney worlds. And they spend so much time in these Disney worlds that it's like, okay, if you're not even gonna, like, you know... If you're not going to do justice to these characters and their source material, why is there so much of them here? Why do you even have them here, in that case? And, like, to some extent, some of the worlds in the first game matter a little bit. Like, there's Deep Jungle, which had, like, a little mini-arc for Donald and Sora, who were, like, beefing with each other. God damn it! Platforming's not this game's strong suit either, apparently. I can't wait until I get Glide. Alright, hold on. Get back up there. And that was kind of cool. But it's like, even as the games progress, the Disney worlds became, like, less and less important, and they already weren't very important in Kingdom Hearts 1. Nambour could have made a Disney-styled Final Fantasy. Honestly, yeah, like, I feel like there's more that you could be doing, even, like, without... Here's the thing. You don't want to, like, do much with the Disney characters. You don't want to, like, make them important. Like, I get it. There's a lot of Disney characters. That's fine. But you could be doing a lot more with them in general. You could be paralleling a lot of the same kind of themes in the respective movies with the journey that, like, Sora goes on. So, like, here's the thing. I think a great thing, that you could be doing with, like, Agrabah's probably my least favorite world in the entire game. Kingdom Hearts 1 Agrabah, specifically. Because it completely butchers, it removes everything that was... It pretty much removed everything about Aladdin from that world. Because the whole point of Aladdin is that, it's the whole, you are... Sorry, I'm just bored out of my mind with this so much. Aladdin's whole theme is the idea of, like, how the value of a person is about, like, what's inside, and not, like, what they have. And a big thing about that is, you know, the fact that Aladdin is a good person, but he doesn't have, like, confidence in himself. And, you know, he has to realize that he is capable of, like, winning Jasmine's heart without the genie, despite everything that's happening. But, like, he doesn't realize that, and so he has to keep telling these kind of lies and stuff, to make it seem like he's actually a prince this whole time, because he has no confidence in himself. He has to be Ali because he doesn't believe that, you know, he can win Jasmine's heart, unless he passes off as a prince. And he has to continue this lie, and it only just hurts people around him. But once you remove the fact that, like, he's Prince Ali, because he no longer makes the wish to become a prince, you remove that entirely from the conflict of that world. It's no longer a question of, like, the whole conflict of, you know, be confident in yourself and don't rely on, like, superficial aspects, which is such, like, that fits so well in Kingdom Hearts. You could have, like, a whole conflict where, like, Sora actually is pushing Aladdin along because he also doesn't have confidence in himself, which could, you know, then tie back to why he loses the Keyblade later in the game, because that's, you know, because he doesn't have confidence in himself, and perhaps maybe he places so much of his identity on being the Keyblade wielder, is why he eventually loses it, is that he doesn't have confidence in himself. He just has confidence in, like, the fact that he has the Keyblade. There's so many cool things that you could do with that, but, like, once you remove Prince Ali, you remove, like, the central core of Aladdin the movie. I could genuinely make an entire video talking about how much they butchered the Aladdin film in that world. Like, even for how compressed the worlds are, just Agrabah in general is so aggravating, pun intended. Pun completely intended. Curry from Food Wars? No, it's, Summertime Rendering. But yeah, and I mean, I could probably talk about a lot of other worlds too. Tarzan and, Little Mermaid are also two that I'm not a big fan of either. God damn it, where are these Heartless? There are like 2 left! Where the hell are they? Are there any other doors that I can go through? Like, are there other rooms I can check? No, that area is locked up. Okay, if this is gonna be like the whole game, I'm not sure I can do this. For like 30 hours, dude. Where the hell are they? There's 2 more Heartless around here, but I don't know where they are. Kingdom Hearts have outfits filled with zippers. Ruby has outfits filled with belts. Well, Kingdom Hearts used to do, like, a lot of belts. And, like, oh, I'm supposed to go through here. To an extent, they still do. They still have, like, some belts. I know that Kingdom Hearts 1 definitely had a lot of belts. But, yeah. No, like, are you a magic build, attack build? Yeah, I'm just... I don't really know what I'm going for. I'm just going for, like, whatever. They're there for fan service. Yeah. That's really, like, all they're there for. It's just fan service. There's nothing particularly interesting or in-depth that they're there for. They're just, you know, there for the fans, and even then, there's not really a whole lot of exploration, you know, just within... There's not a lot of respect towards, like, their source material either, so, like, they're not very good fan service. Ah, goddammit. Alright, hold on. Which one was I locking onto? Okay, there we go. Alright. Fire! Fire! Okay, that works. Ow, goddammit. Can I get some health? Oh, okay, apparently not. Alright. Fire! Ah, damn it, I'm out. Alright, shoot. Items... Ether. Fire. Marluxia, please don't die on me! Damn it! Oh, it only restores one fire? Really? Alright, I guess I'll use another ether. Alright, well... I'll just beat the crap out of this last one. There we go. Alright. But Ruby is known for having retcons and reaction art stuff. Well, I know that, like, Kingdom Hearts has definitely had some retcons. I feel like one of the first ones that comes to mind is just making Heartless instead of, like, actual beings without hearts, and instead just making them, like, the darkness within people's hearts. Now, granted, that may not necessarily be a retcon as much as it might have been just an inconsistency within Kingdom Hearts 1, because they were introduced as those without hearts. I remember specifically that those were Squall's words when talking about them. Okay. Who else? Alright, you don't got hearts, so I don't need you. And honestly, Goku Black does it better. Oh, Marluxia, the pink-haired scythe wielder, who's cool till Goku Black stole it from him, and Goku Black is bad. It was I've not watched that arc of Dragon Ball Super. That's Dragon Ball Super, isn't it? Is that any good? I've heard mixed things about Dragon Ball Super. Is it worth watching? Is Goku Black like a decent character? Is this whole thing, you know, worth watching? I don't really know a whole lot about Dragon Ball in general. I know, like, my experience with Dragon Ball is, like, limited almost exclusively to Team 4-Star. But yeah, I'm not, like, it's not like Marluxia is not much competition anyway in that regard, so... Good lord, if that's what all these missions are like, I don't know if I can do this. These Kingdom Hearts streams might get a lot shorter if that's how all these missions are going to be. Yay, I got a level up! Day 16. 16 down, 342 more to go. Alright, you got anything for me, Zexion? I hope you continue to apply yourself. I hope you give me something. Marluxia, you still being creepy? If only we'd met sooner, Roxas. You would have made a fine addition. You're weird, dude. Look, Sword, you got an item for me? What shall I do without half the Poker League? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, are they leaving already? Really? Day 16? ... You should go, and go into every mission prepared. It is from the Super Era, and the Zamasu arc is good, has good fights, but the ending is weird. Dragon Ball Super isn't very good, to say the least, but it still has good qualities. You know what? If it's better than, if like its villain is better than Marluxia, then it's good enough for me, man. I thought did I not already finish this? Oh, I guess it says done, so I guess, okay. I guess the Keyblade ones are the required ones. Watchers have surfaced in Twilight Town, team up with Larxene, find them and eliminate them at once. Alright. Alright, bitch lady, let's get this done and over with. Honestly, I've been tempted to talk about, like, just the Disney worlds in the Kingdom Hearts games, because it kind of should be talked about in a way. And it's like, in fairness, it's like one of my, it's not like a huge knock on, like, the story for Kingdom Hearts in general, but, like, it is one of my biggest criticisms of Kingdom Hearts as a story. It's just its poor usage of Disney worlds and Disney characters. Ah, fuck. Oh shoot, did I not refill on my ethers? Oh no. Oh, I didn't, did I? Alright, well, we'll figure it out. Oh, new enemy type! Get back here, asshole! No! Stop! Stop moving! I wish I could use a reaction command on you. Oh, come on! Stop spinning so much! Oh, fuck. God. Alright, well, I can see these guys are gonna be fun to fight. Oh, so I do collect hearts when my teammate kills them. Alright, that's interesting. So what do you need me for, then? Ah, stop! Please get down here! I should probably use more magic, but, like, I really don't have a lot of MP. I only have so many fires. Alright. Can you lock on to the next one? Alright, can I... Oh, shit! No, I didn't mean to use a potion! Alright, well, I just wasted one of my potions. I mean, in fairness, I don't have a... I have a ton... There, got it back! Alright. What game have you found by accident and loved it? You know what? I mean, in fairness, I guess it wasn't necessarily an accident, but I really loved Outer Wilds. Yeah, you know what? Share with me, like, what games you guys have found by accident that you ended up really loving. I was recommended Outer Wilds from a friend named Ionis, and he hasn't really, like, come on any of the streams, but he wanted to watch me play Outer Wilds a while back, and I told him sure. Partially because I figured, you know, I wanted to, I figure I want him to play Soma, and I was like, you know, I can't expect someone else to play games that I recommend if I don't play games that they recommend. So I wanted to give Outer Wilds a shot. I didn't really think very much of it at first. It was a, you know, neat little space game. But holy shit, by the end of it, I was bawling my eyes out by the end. Like, one of the few games that, like, has genuinely left me in tears, and probably will leave me in tears every time I play the ending. Genuinely, like, just really engaging. I'm half tempted to, like, make a video about it if it weren't for the fact that whatever I could say about it hasn't already been said tons of times before by other people. That game is just so good. You guys should play Outer Wilds if you haven't. No. Okay, hold on. Have I completed my task? Oh, I have. Okay. Cool. Then, yeah, let's return to the castle. Also, I forgot to offer coffee, tea, soda, and now juice. You got juice? Got any ice cream? Got any melted ice cream that we can whip up into a milkshake? I will take coffee, though, because little bits of this game are putting me to sleep, not gonna lie. I found Medieval for the PlayStation 1 by accident many years ago. It quickly became one of my favorite games as a kid. Janky platforming aside, it's a great game to play during Halloween. Yeah, that's the game about that skeleton, right? In the armor, I think? It was from PlayStation All-Stars, I think. I don't quite remember. I hope you continue to apply yourself. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Alright. You should go into every mission prepared. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold on. I will prepare. Alright, panels. Oh, I got more. Oh, no, still just those three. Okay. So, only got so many ethers left. I'll add in some more ethers. Oh, level up. Yeah, I'll toss that in there. Allows you to block. Psh. Who needs blocks? Wonder when the Moogle's gonna show up when I can actually start synthesizing stuff. I mean, granted, I've never done much synthesizing in most of these games, but maybe this might be the first. What do you think about the remake? Yeah, the skeleton with the one eye and no jaw, Sir Daniel Fortesque, however you pronounce that. Yeah, I've heard. I think I saw a video about that on Cat Icarus's channel. It seems like a fun game. I have many. Sonic Rush is one of them, and I love that to the point that I have become a Sonic fan, reading the comics and stuff online. Too bad I can't play every single Sonic game, unlike you guys, but... You know what, Raichi, if you're a fellow Sonic fan, tell me what your favorite Sonic game is. Let's talk Sonic game. Because honestly, like, Unleashed might be my favorite. Like, Werehog aside. I really enjoyed that game. Oh, what the hell? Oh, no! I'm fighting my friends! Why am I doing this? Why am I fighting these guys? Ah! Okay, can I lock onto one of them, please? Thank you. Alright, fire! I'm trying to... Fire! 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 Alright, heal. Jesus! Where are they coming from? Okay, can we... Maybe not gang up on me so much, please? Alright. I think those are all my fires. Yep, those are all my fires. Can we, like... Ah, Jesus! I'm really not a fan of this combat. Ah, fucking stop! And it's really not... Oh! Oh, that's it? I just had to survive? Alright. PS4 Remake is a solid game, and I also gave the PS4 community a proper... it also gave the PS4 community a proper PS1 emulator on the PS4, because the entire original game is in it as a not-so-hidden Easter egg quest. Oh, cool! How's work? Going okay? Yeah, can't complain. Oh, that's a... I think, isn't... Ah, never mind. That's good. Sorry, I thought the orange bar was supposed to go all the way to the side. Yay! We don't talk about... Oh shit, we just skipped a bunch of days. Alright, well that works for me. If we can do that like a bunch, that might... Maybe this game might not be as long as I thought it was. I want to talk about the PSP remake, though, for good reasons. I have no idea what you're even talking about. Don't even know what, I mean, I know you were talking about the medieval game, but did not even know that there was a PSP game for that. It's nice in here with all the loudmouths gone. Oh, so they already left, damn. So, like, okay. Well, hope you guys weren't too attached to, Pretty Boy, Bitch Lady, and, Bitch Lady, literally Hojo, Beefcake, and, Sniff Guy. Because they're all pretty much dead now. They left. They went off to Chain of Memories, so they're all dead. Christ, we really do not learn much more about those characters at all. What shall I do without half the Poker League? Yeah, you said that last time. Oh, new face. This guy is, Zaldin, I think. I don't know what his whole thing is. I think he's just a dick. Just go about your mission. Nothing else need concern you. Yeah. I don't know what his thing is. I think he's just a tough guy. Who also just really hates the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Hey Roxas, you and me are teamed up today. Yay! To be honest, the Werehog in Unleashed isn't that bad. Oh no, it's not. It's just the levels are way too long than they need to be. And like, especially when you try to go for an S rank, like how I do, it's really fucking annoying how easy it is to lose all your points, and how much of a setback that could create. Because like with the daytime missions, if you die, it's fine. Like you just start back at the beginning of the level. Like if you can't recover those points, it's fine to start all over again because the levels aren't very long to begin with. But like the Werehog levels can go upwards of like 15-20 minutes long. And if you like die close to the end of that level, you can pretty much kiss that S rank goodbye. Well, except for maybe that one level. But like that's what like always annoyed me about that. Is because I'm a completionist. And like as much as I had fun completing it before, and I'm probably gonna have some fun completing it again, it was still really annoying. Okay, let's get this done fast. What am I doing? I didn't read the assignment. Was today's target again? A Guardian? Oh, yeah, I think so. You are such a zombie. Want me to have all the fun while you figure it out? Come on. I mean, technically, maybe you could. Some of the other guys were releasing hearts just fine. Are you gonna explode? I didn't want to, like, stop attacking in the event that maybe he would. Alright. Hold on. Then Celebrato Red Hunter, aka Fury Dogs. Hold on. Oh shit, this guy's gonna explode. Oh, that works. Oh shit, he just had a chain. Alright. AKA Furry Dogs and Cat Species Don't Ask How on Sky Island's going to defeat a giant mech like an immune system for some reason. Oh, I'm on fire! Oh, I'm on fire! How do I, Alright, well, I just wait until I'm not on fire, I guess. Well, if you ask me about, my most favorite, it's Generations. Oh yeah, Generations is a great pick. God, that game... And, like, especially... That game had such a great modding community as well. And, like, Project Unleashed for a long time was pretty fun. Until they recompiled, Unleashed entirely. Yeah, Generations is definitely up there. Both Unleashed and Generations, I feel... Honestly, I've been thinking about, like, doing, like, a video just kind of comparing the Boost Formula games at some point. Because there's a lot to talk about on how, like, you know, they handle things and how, some of them do things, you know, well, despite doing them differently, and how others, not so much. Maybe even talk about Rush. Rush, I mean, was technically the predecessor of the Boost Formula games, if you really think about it. To a computer, and I have a hard time with the modern ones. So also, yeah, I played Heroes, PSO game where it follows the same rule. Ah! Please don't explode! Oh god, no, please don't explode! The same rule, but it's now playing a PlayStation or Xbox. I know it's confusing. I'm bad at explaining things. No, don't worry about it. Roxas smelled pork? Maybe. Do you smell something burning? You smell something exploding, Axel? Alright, get over here, please. I do not like these flying enemies. They move around way too much, and you can't really stagger them a whole lot, can you? Oh, good God. Just explode, why don't you? Alright. Oh, shit! Run away! Run away! Alright. Generations was a pretty nothing story. Oh yeah, but like, I don't really play most of the Sonic games for story anyways. I think it was a fantastic game, but yeah. No, I mean, after Unleashed was pretty much... Unleashed was probably the last time that they ever really had, like, any, you know, decent storytelling, or like, you know, anything that wasn't just kind of nothing. I mean, even then, I don't really think that the Sonic games are really known much for their storytelling anyways. But like, especially once Colors came around, a lot of the stories just, you know, really were just, you know, Sonic fights Eggman. I mean, there's, you know, there's, value to that kind of simplicity in a way, if you really think about it. Because it also means that you can focus a lot more on, like, gameplay. You don't have to worry about, you know, story a whole lot. And I feel like that's where Sonic shines the most, is when it is just a damn good platformer. Get down here, asshole! Yeah, I see you up there in the corner. God. Ugh. I do wish this was like a recompile that just, you know, made the controls with the controller a lot better. I just... You flip the switch. Yay! What about Frontiers? Does that also have a good story? Honestly, I've not played Frontiers. I've not really played it yet. I have it, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I could get around to it at some point. I don't. Maybe I might play it on stream. I don't know. I just never really crossed my mind, I suppose. I just always had like other things on my list to play. I think I would want to finish like Unleashed before I get over to Frontiers. I'm just, you know, a little bit more. I've heard some good things about how that game handles the boost formula, but I am just not as interested in that particular game as I am in, like, Unleashed. Unleashed with Generations, I just, you know, find how they did the boost formula. I feel like those two, that's when the boost formula peaked. I don't think, like, an open world... I mean, I could see, like, some value in an open world, but I don't really think it would really... It adds a lot, but, I mean, maybe I could be wrong. This is just talking about, like, as an outsider. Right. Sorry, I should probably be reading these. Oh god, more of these guys. Alright guys, I only have so many fire spells before I run out, so like, if you could just die, please. It's not like I can refill on fire spells just by attacking you, like I could in... Hey, actually, you think you could try, like, getting hit less? I feel like that would probably help us a lot more. Maybe not get, you know, hit on fire. Also, are you using my items? Oh my god, you're using my potions! Well, you better be good at healing me if you're gonna be using my potions. You better be better at it than Donald was, anyways. There's our target. Here we go, Roxas. Keep your head out of the clouds. What? Huh? But I like the clouds. Ah, shit. Oh, it's a big one! Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the ground. I can't jump, can I? Oh, God. Roll! Out of the way! I'd like to kill this guy. Alright, hold on. Jump. Oh. Oh, he's almost dead! Yeah! Mission complete. Alright. Can I kill the rest of these guys, or is it just... Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Mission accomplished. Imagine Axel using Axel's pistols. Gorsh! Dang, how are anyone confused by two Axels from different franchises? Wait, which Axel are you talking about? Axel from which series? Not... Axel's pistols... I'm racking my brain trying to think of, like, maybe I'm just tired. I'm racking my brain trying to think of, like, an Axel that uses guns. You ready to head back? Yeah. And I mean, it wouldn't exactly be, it wouldn't be, like, out of place for a Kingdom Hearts game. They already have, like, a bunch of characters that just look the same. They've got Roxas and Ventus, who both look the same and are voiced by the same character. It's like... It wouldn't exactly be the most out-of-place thing to have, like, a second Axel who just uses guns from Mega Man X7. Oh, I'm not familiar with Mega Man games. Good thing Kaiser isn't here, because otherwise he would scold me for that. I'm gonna miss the ice cream thing that we were doing. Huh? Why? You see, there's this game called Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and I'm in it, so I'm supposed to be leaving for where that game takes place. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be away. Oh. Since you're my buddy, I guess I can fill you in. I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion for a while. What's that? It's the place where, like, half our organization is gonna get killed off. The organization's got a second castle, situated in a world between worlds. Isn't that where all worlds are? Don't all worlds exist in, like, the space between worlds? Isn't that kind of like an oxymoron? Isn't that like saying a fish that lives in the ocean? Or a fish that lives in water? It's like, wait, yeah, of course. It's called Castle Oblivion. Got it memorized? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I wish people told me these things. ... Yeah, I'm not familiar with Axel. Hold on. Where's my phone? Ah, shit, I don't have my phone on me. Yeah, it's whatever. Well, I gotta head back and get ready. Fun, fun, fun. Anyway, you take your time. Whatever this Big Ben ripoff is, they're lucky no one fell there. They're lucky that, like, there's no one who comes up there for maintenance or something. It's just this nice place where they could just chill. Because apparently, like, espionage is part of their job. Like, they're supposed to be secret, even though they really don't try to be secret in the... You won! Why is the crown symbol on that? I got, like, so many questions about, like, the ice cream in this world. Because, like, whoever, like, makes this sea salt ice cream distributes it, like, in between worlds. Because it's sold here in Twilight Town, but also in Hollow Bastion. But then they also got, like, the winner symbol is, like, the same symbol that, like, Sora has on his necklace, and it's also the same symbol as the cards in Castle Oblivion. It's also the same symbol that appears when unlocking the portals between worlds. It's like, what is this crown? And what is the relation to whoever makes this fucking ice cream? I think it's just there just because it just looks cool. Axel, I have a message from Lord Xemnas. We have reason to believe one or more of the members assigned to CO intends to betray us. So why are you sending them there? Send someone else! Find them and dispose of them. Yeah, you did a fucking fantastic job at that, Axel, didn't you? And I take it that's straight from Lord Xemnas' lips, huh? Did we ever find out why they narrow it down to those 5? Like, why did they think it was... Here's the thing, too. They threw in, like, number 4. The 4th, the guy who's been in this organization for the 4th longest. They suspected him of being a traitor? Or did they just throw in a bunch of other people who they didn't suspect of being traitors there as well? And, like, why wouldn't... If they didn't suspect Vexen of being a traitor, then why didn't they just make him, like, put him in charge? He's been in the organization the longest. He would be, like, the most loyal. I'm just... There's so much stuff about, like, how the organization members act in Chain of Memories that just does not make any sense to me. Axel! By the way, the cliffhanger in Mega Man X8 is very evil. Like, what the fuck? Whatever this Big Ben ripoff... Oh, yeah, sorry, I already reread that. The organization does not say, espionage at all, so that's a... also, that's a popsicle. Yep, that is a popsicle. Axel left already. But this ice cream stick says winner. I have to ask him what I won. I mean, you could ask the guy that you bought the ice cream from. When you install link panels on a slot, a link zone will appear around it. Link panels. What's a... Oh, okay. Links are key to maximizing your stats. Some abilities can only be unlocked with the right link. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, let's check this out. What do we got here? Alright. Double cast. Let's remove some stuff real quick. Oh, no, not X. How do I remove this? Oh, put away. Okay, I see. Alright, let's just start from scratch. Alright, double cast. We will put that... Can I rotate this? Or does it have to be this way? I'll put it right here. Alright, Ignite, enemies say... Okay, so what happens if I put it in the link? Arms you with 2 casts of each magic panel you put... Oh! Oh, perfect, so I just put all the fire in there then. Alright. Works for me. Alright, so all the fire gets put in there. And I'll just put that. And then dodge roll. And a block is for pussies and people who don't know how to block. Guess which one I am? Skill gear. Loader gear. Transforms your weapons and boosts your magic to give you more power. Alright, I will... Hold on, let me remove this one. Alright, loader gear. And then... Alright, then we'll just load up on potions. And we probably don't need as many ethers now that we have that link thing. Alright, ether. Toss in just a couple ethers. And then a potion. Also, did Isa turn back to normal at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, or he's still a nobody? No, he turned back to normal. I mean, I would assume so. They defeated his nobody, so, like, he must have turned back to... Well, I guess... No, he was in the final cutscene, so yeah, he must have turned back to normal. I don't know how. They killed his nobody, so I don't know how that happened exactly, but it happened, I guess. That, or maybe he was a nobody in Kingdom Hearts 3, which means that he purposefully chose to go back to being a nobody, which I don't know how that works, man. Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be asking me something, man. Or at least the story is. Alright. I think we're good. Demix, you got something for me? I found this lying around, but what am I gonna do with it, am I right? Obtain a blazing shard. I keep getting all these synthesis items, I don't know what to do with them yet. ... Roxas, starting today you will be executing missions alongside Shion. Pay extra attention to the intel I prepared for you in these mission briefs. Use the data on the target... Okay, yeah, I got it. You just tell me to do mission stuff. Larxene, thank you. I don't remember these guys have, they have very bad names. Oh yeah, they're not... I'm with you on that. I don't remember most of their names either. I keep forgetting, like, so many of their names. And they're also just really forgettable in general. I mean, not necessarily in like a general sense. Like, I remember their designs. I remember what they look like. But like, it's not like many of them have much character to them. Today marks your first time out on a mission together. We need you to eliminate a specific Heartless, Roxas. You are in charge. What's Shion's normal name? Ino? Number 1. Because she's artificial. She doesn't really have a somebody. In fact, I don't even think she's a nobody. She's a replicant. She's a robot. She's whatever, Repliku was from Chain of Memories. She's a replica. That's all she is. They just call her number 1, but they tacked on X onto it. Why? I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, she doesn't have a somebody. I don't think so, anyways. I mean, unless Sora. I guess Sora counts as her somebody. We'll get more info on that later. Let's go. Or maybe, no, it's Sora. Yeah, because she was made from Sora's memories. Replicant from Nier? Nope, she's just a robot. I'm in charge, huh? Alright, I think I'll play for like a little bit longer and then I'll probably call it. Alright, what are we doing? Track down the poison plant. Gotcha. Just gonna attack these guys. Why am I back to only like 3 swings? Oh shoot, do I have to... Oh no, I couldn't equip, to... I should probably try using magic more. Okay, I got 6 fire casts. So I should probably take advantage of that, but... That's a wall, Pete. I am really getting annoyed when it does that! Alright, I'm just gonna... Shion, you should try dodging. It might help, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Hey! Alright. I'm sorry, I got nothing to say. I wish there was more to say. It's just... There's really not a lot going on. I'm trying to conserve on, like, magic just so that... Like, I know that, like, magic would probably end these fights a lot quicker, but... I only got 6 casts. This is just weird. I don't know, maybe playing Nier Replicant is going to help you answering that. You know, I actually did play Nier Replicant on stream for a friend who recommended it. I only played the last bit of it, and he just wanted to watch it. He just wanted to watch me play Nier Replicant. That was fun. I had fun with Nier. That same friend keeps asking me to play, or no, not Replicant, sorry. No, I played Nier Automata. And my friend wants me to play Replicant, but I haven't yet, and... I'm waiting for him. So, like, Shion, can you, like, do anything? Can you attack? You don't have, like, a weapon. What are you even, like, here for, exactly? Oh, God. God, at this point, I'm probably just gonna... At this point, I'm just half tempted to just look around for the enemy I'm looking for. And just ignore all the other fights. What's Yoko Taro? Also, the Nekopara? Oh, Roxas, dodge! Shion gets hit anyway. Why didn't you dodge? dodge! Oh, forget dodging. Why didn't we give her a weapon? Feel like that's kind of something we should have done, you know? Alright. I'll take that. I'll use a potion, because why not? Yeah, potions really do not heal you much in this game, but I suppose it's not that much of a trade-off. Also, let's talk Yoko Taro. Yeah, no, please tell me what your thoughts are on Yoko Taro. I've had, like, fun with, you know, what little bit I played of Automata. Or, sorry, what little bit. I had fun with Automata. Just the whole game. I haven't really played a whole lot of his other games, but I mean... I liked the way that he had the game set up. It felt very diegetic in a way, like how the level up stuff was all... Oh, god damn it. Alright, ow, for fuck's sake. Are those sunglasses? What is that? Am I blind? Because your weapon is also a Keyblade that didn't get summoned for some reason. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, though, is that, like... So we just sent her in here on a mission without, like, a weapon. Like, they know that the Xemnas knows that, like, she's supposed to be able to manifest the Keyblade, but it's like... She can't yet. So what if she died? You know? That would kind of suck. I mean, I guess they would just make another one, but... Honestly, I don't even know if that's an option. Okay, so we went around in a giant circle. Oh god, so I really do have to just, like, look around until I find the boss, don't I? Hey guys, I'm back. Welcome, Kai! We're honestly about to call it, because we're almost at the 4-hour mark. I don't even think we're going to make it that long. Oh, that's the person Raymond mentioned in part 5 of their Bumblebee stream. Nekopara? Oh, speaking of Raymond, did any of you guys check out his, he was, invited on the live stream with, like, some other Ruby tubers, or, Ruby streamers on Twitch. I heard that was going on today. I didn't watch any of that. I was wondering if you guys checked that out when he was doing that. Yo, I have coffee, tea, soda, juice, and now sea salt ice cream. Fantastic! Sea salt ice cream? Delicious. Okay, I really just want to know where to go. I don't like looking around. Like, these maps are cool and all, but, like... It's really not super fun to navigate. This area is locked off. Is he in the sewer? Might be in the sewer. Yeah, I checked out that stream. It was pretty good, minus some technical hiccups. Awesome, awesome. I don't know if you can rewatch stuff on Twitch, because I might like give it a check out. I might watch it at some point in the future. I don't really know how Twitch works that well. I say when really my brother is a Twitch streamer. I should probably be watching his stuff. Okay, so that's locked off. This is locked off, and I don't know which places I've been to and which places I haven't. Yeah, I'm thinking after this mission I might call it. Alright, hold on. Alright, so we came from up there, I think. So let's head down here. Oh, I've not been here. Alright, hold on. Bomb! Explode! Shion, please stop getting hit. You're embarrassing me. Have you heard of Drakengard? I have heard of Drakengard. I have a friend who is really into Drakengard. Ah, finally! Alright. Nope. Fire! Shion, stop getting in the way of my attacks, please! Fire! Blow him away! Ow! Potion! Potion again! God damn it! Alright. Oh, what the hell? How is he not dead yet? And I'm out of potions. Alright, items. Ether. Oh no, I didn't mean to use two! Alright, well. There we go. Alright. Now we walk all the way back. I don't know much about Drakengard, I just know that it's part of Yoko Taro's, like, interconnected universe with, like, Nier and all of the other stuff that he's made. I think, anyways. I think that's what it is. But, I've heard good things about it. I have a friend who's really into Drakengard. He really recommends it. I've just not gotten around to it yet. Alright, I'm not in the mood. I'm sorry. If this were any other Kingdom Hearts game, but I'm only doing the bare minimum, man. I can't. I just can't. God, we've only just started, and I'm really not feeling it. I think next week, yeah, I can't play this game, like, back-to-back. I'm gonna have to, like, play some other games in between. I think next week we will probably go back to, like, Sonic Unleashed or something, because... Ah, Jesus. And it's not... It's just a little uninteresting, I guess, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Maybe once I unlock, like, some more magic and stuff, maybe the game will probably get better. We'll see. Then since you're gonna end the stream soon, I will just recommend you a channel called Dogma. They made a very good Drakengard video. Dogma. Right, hold on. Let me write that down. Give me a hot second. Dogma. Okay. Yeah, I'll check out the Drakengard video. Let me also write that down. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'll give it a watch. Tell you about it. I will give you my thoughts on it next week. Oh, I miss everyone on Team Jacked, but I'm busy with work lately. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I've not been able to get much done on my video. Oh, okay. Thanks for clarifying, Raichi. You're welcome, Kai. I got some place for you to go and RTC without me. ... You're not gonna invite her? Man, zero Riz. Dude, you could have invited her! I'm sure he will. I'm pretty sure he will later, but... Zero Riz. Man, this was your perfect chance. Could have been your first date. Lord Draken works as a security guard and plays Dogma. Alright. Close the mission review. Yup. Oh shit, I've not been saving, have I? I probably should be saving in between these in case, like the emulator crashes. Hey everybody. This place is like 100 times better minus all those bossy co-workers, am I right? ... Bossy co-workers? Oh, come on, Roxas! You can't tell me that they weren't bossy. Like, Vexen, pretty much a dickhead who was talking down to you the whole time. Lexius punched you in the face, nearly killed you. Zexion, I guess he wasn't too bad, but, like, he was a little bit condescending. Marluxia was a creep, and, Larxene was a bitch! You can't tell me that you liked any of those guys, except for Axel, apparently. 1 million Riz. Yeah, minus 1 million Riz, yeah, pretty much. Also understand what I mean, Pete? Just search playthroughs of Solitarabo. if you have time. I have not heard about that. Is that from the same channel? Dogma? Hold on, how do you spell it? Solatarabo. I have not heard of that before. Riz, the soda? No, Riz, as in the thing that Roxas does not have. Yeah, the Dream Team that got shipped off to Castle Oblivion. Dreamy for me, because they're gone. I don't remember Demix, but I know his weapon is a guitar, right? Oh yeah, that's his weapon. And I mean, in fairness, he's hard to forget compared to the other ones, because he's like the only one who's got like a genuine like character flaw that kind of makes him stick out. He's just like really lazy, which does make you wonder why exactly he wanted to join the organization at all. I kind of want to know like what like each of their motivations are, what they like. We know that all of them want hearts, but why do they want hearts? What is it that they feel that they're missing? What do they, like, if they had a heart, what would they use it for? What do they feel like what is the biggest advantage that they feel would be added back into their lives having a heart? You know? Like, you could think in a general sense, but, like, what specifically is unique to each of them that they would use for a heart? Or that they would use a heart for? And, like, I don't think we get any answers about that. Too bad you and Papa didn't get to spend more quality time with them. Nah, I don't think it's that bad. Poppet? Who's that? Shion, of course. Who else, kiddo? My name's not Kiddo. Roxas, he's being a goof, okay? Compared to, like, a lot of the other guys, he's really not being that bad. Roxas, get to work. Same, I just discovered it because of Spite resources of all places. As Xehanort wills it, a reference to Kamen Rider 01. Another series I should probably watch at some point. Alright, hold on. Let me save before the emulator crashes and then I lose all my... Because let's be honest, that's absolutely something that'll happen. No, not config. No, save. There we go. Jeez, I didn't save in 11 days? Damn. Alright, well, if the heart is the soul, then they are pretty much soulless, right? Well, so they say, but then we find out later, apparently they had hearts the whole time. So they were just gaslit into believing that they don't. And it's like, here's the thing, too, is that some of them don't even realize that they, or like Roxas didn't even realize that he didn't have a heart until it was pointed out to them. So like, they don't feel like they don't have hearts. So it's like, why do they want a heart? What is it about their lives that they feel is missing, that they need a heart for, you know? Like, in Dark Souls it makes sense because, like, you lose all sense of being, and even memory of, like, who you are, and you're just kind of like a blank slate. And also you're constantly dying all the time, and you're a zombie. It's understandable in a sense, but, like, with these guys, they're just, like, they act like normal people. I don't get, like, what it is that they are lacking, per se. And if they are, and, like, later they establish that they're not lacking anything. They apparently had hearts the whole time! So, but we'll get to that game when we get to it, but he just needs aura. You know what? That's probably true. But with all that being said, I think we're going to have to call it for today. Next week we'll probably go back to Sonic Unleashed, because I need more stuff to talk about playing this game, because it's... I don't know. There's something about... It's not like the gameplay is bad, but I'm a lot less engaged with it compared to... Maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. Maybe that could also be it. Maybe I'm just not giving the game, like, enough of a, you know, run for its money. But I think we're gonna play this game on and off, I feel. Probably go back to Sonic Unleashed next week. Or who knows, maybe we'll go back to Kingdom Hearts 2 and do some of the post-game content. I intend to do that at some point. With all that being said, do you just love video games with complicated stories? Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do. Oh wow, the camera is overheating. I could probably unplug that because I don't need it anymore. But yeah. Well, just don't forget, my video recommendation's probably gonna cheer you up. Oh yeah, your Dogma Drakengard video. Gotcha. Yeah, I will be sure to check that out. Alright. Sorry to end this so anticlimactically. But with all that being said, guys, you guys have an excellent night, and stay platinum. To be honest, I've been watching a shit ton of brain rot videos. It's you do what you gotta do to, you know, just get through the day. All right, man. Stay platinum, everyone.